Hey guys, it's me, Kalinga, and it's time for the bonus round. How many 20s can you roll in 60 seconds in chat? Go! Keep going! Doing great! You'll receive 10 experience for every natural 20 rolled. Keep going! Five seconds! Great job, guys! Now it's time for the show!
In a world where 7 people will play a game like never before. Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Roz Pataro, Tom Gakoza, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, and today's special guest, no strangers to the show, Melissa Bonani. Guys, thank you to our sponsors and partners, Fantasy Network, Dungeon TV, Phoenix Studios, Norse Foundry, BattleMap.io, Fiesta, Tabletopia, Dungeons Dragons Memes, MyD&D, and Nerd Asteroid. And thank you to our staff, Nick Simone, Percival Fairweather, Todd Heaney, Lee House, and Liam Lynch. Guys, today is Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means that we are doing our tabletop. And today, it is Gnome Patrol, Episode 2. Having so much fun with the show. Episode 2. And today's episode is called The Goonies.
Oh, okay.
No mysteries there. Called The Goonies flat out. So that's it. Scroll, you like that name?
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Great. I was hoping
Of course, it worries me as well.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you could probably figure out what's going to happen. So we'll see.
Shuffle, shuffle?
Yes, maybe. Maybe we'll have to figure out who's going to shuffle for us today.
Oh.
Guys, so we're going to play Riddles in the Dark in a little bit, and then we're going to play the tabletop show right after that. Thank you for joining us right now. Guys, don't forget that the channel bits is how you get to the +2 enhancement for everybody and to activate rerolls. So get the, I think it's 10, might be 10,000 for the channel dungeon points. So and obviously donations are by bits, guys. We appreciate your donations. We appreciate you guys watching the show right now. And yeah, that is it. We're ready to go, guys. So let's get going into our first show today, and it is our show of mystery. It is called Riddles in the Dark. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Riddles in the Dark.
Sorry.
We're going to go over to Tom Gakoza right now, who's going to take it away.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Riddles in the Dark. I'm Tom Kakoza. If this is the first time you're watching, or if you haven't watched in a while, here's a quick recap of how this game works. In a little while, I'm going to read a short story with a fantasy and mystery element to it. It's going to have a question at the end. That's the titled riddle. You are going to answer that riddle, along with the players here in the room and on video chat with us by asking me yes or no questions, which I'll answer honestly. We'll have 10 minutes to solve tonight's riddle, which is called Key to Silence. The thief turned to the party. I've heard about this trap. 8 times over long years, my guild has tried to best this dungeon. 8 times, they failed. Only one time the party didn't die, and that's because back in 72, Bofunga the Unrelenting broke them out as they turned back, defeated. The paladin interrupted. Let's stick to the point. What do we know about the trap? Only this, the thief spoke. Once we enter, we can speak no word, or make no sound, or we will die. There is a door on the other side, locked. All we need to do is find the key. The paladin nodded. Armor off, everything tied up tight. Let's go. The riddle. How do you get out of the trap?
So they're in the trap right now?
No.
Is the
Hmm.
go in it?
The answer is not to play.
I would have told this Beowulf then, or something like that. No, it's not. That is not the answer.
Um,
I'm sorry. What?
Is something sleeping?
Something sleeping? No.
Do you need to lull something to sleep?
No.
So they are outside of a room right now?
Yes.
Once they enter into the next room, they can't make a sound?
That is what the
The
thief,
thief
said.
is saying. And at
Yes.
the end of that second room is a door they have to get through.
There's a door. The door is locked. All they need to do is find the key. That's what the thief says. The trap is in front of them.
Is the key in the room of silence? Of mandatory silence?
The room of mandatory.
I wish I had it at my house. Yes. Yes, it
Is the key a physical key?
No.
is there something about the structure of the room that causes the sound issue?
Yes, I'll say that. Yes.
Okay.
Do we know what happens if you make sound?
What the thief says is that if you make any sound, you will die. That's as per the riddle. Do you know what happens?
Is it geological? Is it rocks?
Is it rocks?
You know, like you'll cause an earthquake or sorts. You know.
Oh, okay. Is that okay?
I was thinking of like a non-creature just chucking rocks at people.
No, like if you make a sound, like it disturbs.
It is made of stone. That room is stone. Yes.
Okay.
Involved?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so Nick Lurkins would say, is musical sound allowed?
By whom?
Will musical sound trigger the trap?
Yeah.
There you go. Here's a question from Joshua. Is the trap a planar dimension created by a necro?
No.
It's very specific.
Super respect.
You got it. I'm sorry. I'm
Does-
sorry. I don't know what that means, but that's not it.
Does speaking trigger the trap?
Speaking does trigger the trap.
From Miss Star. From Sarah Ford, does someone use a silent spell and then cast mind reading on each other?
Did someone do that? No, no one did that.
Rain wants to know, is the key a tone?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's perfect for the Goonies later.
Yeah, this was actually very, very serendipitous.
Wow.
So is there an instrument in the room?
There is an instrument in the room.
Whoa.
So would the goal be to go in and play the right note on the instrument in order to get the prize?
Would the goal be to do that? No, that's not the goal.
That's
So-
not the key to open the room.
You're asking if that's the key to open the room?
Yeah.
The answer is no. The key, that is
Sarah
not the key to
Ford
open the
says, did they bring along a magnet to find the key from the entrance to the room?
room. No, they did not bring along a magnet.
Says Stephen Heston, someone nailed pillows to the walls.
No.
Is there, so just to clarify that, is there a tone that, let's say, deactivates the trap?
Is there a tone that deactivates the trap? Yes.
When you play the tone on the instrument, it will deactivate the trap.
No.
Does the tone open the door?
Yes.
Oh, and he says, is the lock voice activated?
I'll say yes. I feel like
D.S. Kramer is the unrelenting.
no. That's a character a friend of ours played in a quest once.
Oh, is the tone coming from a creature in the room?
No, yes. I'll take it back. Yes, it is.
Nick Lurkin says confidently, the key is music.
Key is music.
Miss Star, do they have only one chance to get the right note?
They do only have one chance to get the right note.
Joshua, will it have to be a bard to win this?
It doesn't have to be. That would help.
Saren 4, did they have to play the song Sound of Silence?
They did not have to play that song.
So a creature makes the tone.
Yes.
The creature is already in that room?
No.
The creature is one of them.
Yes.
They have to whistle?
No. They
Or
do not have
hum?
to-
Are they supposed to make the tone with their voice?
Yes.
Is there clues in the room to which what's it called? Decibel level? I'm in a music studio. I have no idea.
Decibels.
Decibel level.
Are they keys in the room as to what decibel level?
like, is there like a clue about which,
The pitch?
like which pitch?
anything.
Thank you. That's the right word.
So yes and no. The way that since you asked two questions, you got a yes and a no there.
Very good.
Is there a
We
clue?
got yes and no. That's free experience points. That's 10 experience points to your character.
Is there a clue about the pitch required?
There is.
Is the clue written on the wall?
The clue is not written on the wall.
Okay, so do they lack music sheets? So they have to guess?
There is information in the room that allows them to figure it out, so they don't have to guess. They can guess. No one has guessed successfully yet.
Is the information in the room written in some sort of musical notation?
No.
It's a tone that opens the door to sound of a half orc from Andrew. Constantly trolling us.
Oh my gosh! Well done. It's not, but that's great.
Is the tone like the noise an animal would make? Is it
No.
based on that? No.
All the instructions are what they need to play in the room somewhere.
The instructions are not there. There's a clue in the room.
Is the clue a picture?
Is the clue an item?
Yes.
Saren 4, do they have to blow into an instrument into the room to create the sound?
No.
Joshua, is the creature an undead bard?
It is not. The creature is one of them.
So it's just a human making it. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have to be human, but somebody. So Rob asked us. Just be clear, everybody. The way the question was asked, I said yes because they are one of them has to make that sound in order for the door to be unlocked.
Is
But
it a specific one of them, or it's just any of them?
no, it's anybody.
So you go into this room, and the only sound that can be made is this exact tone.
Yeah. Well, you can make any sound you
But
like.
it's
You'll
bad.
just die. Yeah.
So there's a clue in the room.
Is there a
Yes.
music box in the room?
There is not a music box in the room.
Item. We know that there's some sort of item in the room. Is the item?
Is it an item?
Yes, you've actually already asked about. You actually know what kind of item it is. You've already asked that. I've already answered it.
Which item?
It's an instrument?
It is an instrument.
Is it an instrument that only plays the one note?
No.
Is it a chime?
No.
Is it a piano?
Yes.
Chime. Okay. Just like the Goonies. Oh, that was like.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that this episode is named the Goonies, by the way. But I wrote this riddle.
Okay.
This riddle was
Oh,
written
one
3
of the
weeks ago.
keys on it a different color.
No.
That would have been easy.
Is the clue to which note on the piano to play on the piano? Is the clue using to use the piano on the piano? You know what I mean?
I think I know. I think I know what you mean. The way you asked that question, I'm going to say yes and no.
Do they have to sing the note?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Can they also play the note on the piano?
No,
Oh, wait, the piano.
that was already asked and answered. They cannot play the note on the piano.
No, they have to sing the note.
Yep.
Okay.
Has to come from one of them.
But the piano is the clue.
Piano is the clue.
Is there some way? Are one of the keys being highlighted in some fashion?
No.
Is it middle C?
Is it middle?
I will tell you this, and I hope no one gets mad. I did not pick the note. I did not say F sharp, octave over middle.
Oh.
Middle D.
Does every note on the piano work? Does every key on the piano
Every
work?
key on the piano works. I like that question though, Dan.
If you press a key, does the trap go off?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We all beat that.
So we don't need to guess the exact note.
Charles, the answer is no.
So you don't have to guess the exact note because you don't know the exact note. You didn't pick the exact note.
Right. We're just supposed to guess how they know. How are people
Correct.
in the room going to figure it out?
Do they have to sing the note of the piano key?
Every key on the piano works.
Oh, is there like a skeleton sitting at the piano that's like got its hands about like above the key?
No, it's not that. Otherwise, I'd have to scrap the thing. It's exactly the no.
Is the piano string a different color?
No, there is nothing visual on the piano. No key is highlighted. No string is highlighted.
Okay, so nothing on the piano gives a clue to what the note is to play.
That's not what I said.
Is there a music?
A visual clue. Is it?
That's not what he said.
Is there a music sheet on the piano?
There is not a music sheet on the piano.
Hilarious.
That's sorry.
If you open up the piano, like open up, is there
Yeah.
a clue inside?
Yeah, you could say that. There's a clue inside the piano.
Is it something that's on the right note to play?
No.
There's a clue in the piano. Not writing. It's
What a
not.
bunch of hooey.
It's not pointing to a
Bunch of hooey.
bunch of hooey.
I feel like you're very close. Somebody.
Here we go. 7-4. Is there writing on the piano?
There's no writing on the
No
piano.
writing.
Does the musical instrument in the room play music and must fill in the missing parts of the song it plays?
No. No.
And coming in from DS Kramer, does it matter the medium in which the sound travels?
Like if
Good
you
question.
you're underwater or something like that. A creature has to produce the note
Okay.
with their voice.
All right, so there's something in the piano that
Is the correct note broken? No. That's a good guess. You're on the right track. There are no instructions inside the piano.
No instructions.
Is there a creature inside the piano?
No creature inside the piano.
You
but
could.
you said there's a clue inside the piano.
I said that there was a clue inside the
Is
piano.
the clue visual?
Yeah.
Is the right note missing?
Yes. Well done. That's it. You got it.
Saying the note that's.
It is a piano with 87 keys.
Oh,
The note that is missing from the piano is the note that you must create to unlock the door.
Nailed it.
you're right.
Well done. Well done, everybody.
So what note was missing?
Oh, I told you it was
You pick it.
E flat, 1 octave below middle.
What?
Me.
That's the one I was thinking of.
I know. If you would have
I
guessed that,
knew it.
you could have just said that. Guys, come on, just play.
Why did I not concur?
All right. I had a lot of fun with that one. I was a little bit different than I like to do. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with that too. I am, of course, disappointed that you got it right. So, of course, next week will have to be harder. That being said, without further delay, let us play Gnome Patrol. Tony?
Yes. Welcome, everyone. Guys, we already hit our mark for 10,000 channel points. So congratulations, we hit that. And also, guys, we need to select what is your ancient enchantment that last week because the fan player characters get it also. And I don't think you guys selected it. If you didn't, I didn't realize which one it was.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
We did not.
We should always do the 20s or 1s or 20s.
We should always.
We should always in life.
I feel like that's always.
Agreed.
One day you'll be like, son, always in life.
Rolling a 1 is just the worst thing. If you could take that off the table.
It's either that or Lion's Healing. Like, unless you know you're in a specific situation where you need one of the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Scroll votes for 1s or 20s as well.
Yeah.
I vote.
There we go.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Okay, so that's it. That's
Collector's luck.
that's collector's luck. You got it. 120. Okay, guys, before we start today, you're going to look at your personality sheet, and this is something we're going to do really fast. And in this personality sheet, you're going to get a choice here. Okay, this chooses your style of play. Okay, your style of
Right.
combat, and whether you're more combat oriented or defense oriented. Scro, you're not going to have this right now. I'll see if I can send it to you really quick. So, guys, take a look at it right now. And so what you're going to do is you're going to choose first. Do you want to be offensive or defensive? And when you choose that, if you're offensive, you're going to say whether you want to get a bonus to your melee or your range. And then multi-attack or tactics. That's just basically your mastery mod. You're just raising it by 1. You're assigning your point to one or the other. Your all damage or combat mastery, your critical multiplier or critical range, and then that's it. Or you went defensive, and you make your choices for your defensive, your block or your evade, your bash save or your physical DR, your concentration or your recovery, your counterattack or dodge. Okay? Take a look at it right now, see what you want to choose, and make your decision. Feel free to talk it out for the fans.
Well, I'm thinking defensive right off the bat.
Yeah, I feel like whatever character you play, Rob, you Rob are like, well, let's not get too hasty.
No, but I feel like Arky would have been a different. I would have.
Well, Arky was going first, guns blazing. That's
right. This guy, the opposite. So no, Arky clearly would have been offensive ranged, but this guy, I'm thinking defensive evade.
I'm so torn.
I don't know.
I feel like I usually go on the defensive, and I feel like I should do something different and go on the offensive.
I think I'm gonna go. I don't know.
I think that'll be outside my comfort level. That's probably better.
Cool.
No secrets then.
So we choose one from each column.
No
Tony? We
secrets.
have a style
No
column.
secret, Melissa.
No secret, Melissa, right?
I feel like. See, I feel the same. Not that I don't play these characters sometimes, but I don't know if I necessarily play them here. I think I might go all like offense melee. Just like he's not necessarily a finesse thinker kind of a guy.
Right.
Just be like,
That makes sense.
I think I'll hit him twice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
Go for
offensive.
Okay, you go to offensive.
Yeah. So where do I?
Yep, just play that. Offensive. So what are you gonna?
Offensive. Yeah.
So offensive, you just choose. So pick melee or ranged.
I think I'm gonna do ranged.
Okay, go to your character sheet, and you're gonna see on the bottom of your character sheet it says melee or ranged underneath somewhere. Should be written somewhere. If it's not, then just write it in, and you'll write it in.
Write it in.
Yeah, I'll tell you where you're gonna write it in 1 second. You're gonna put it into. Could put it into the first column under action only at the bottom. Yeah, just put melee or ranged, the one you decide, and that gives you a +2 to combat when you fight with that style, melee or ranged.
Oh, okay.
Or do block or evade. Now,
So I write 2 here. I'm sorry.
the 2 is inside of it, but it costs nothing. Just put a P. It's passive.
All right, so +2. Okay.
Okay, so if anyone made your choices, let's see what you've chosen. Has anyone finished?
I'm finished with.
Rob,
We're
go
just doing the offensive, the focus, not the morality yet, right? Just the defensive or offensive.
Yes.
Okay, so I went with the defensive end. For style, I went with evade over block, so more of an evasive style. The benefit then, I chose the physical damage reduction over the bash save.
Okay.
For a defensive advantage, I chose concentration over recovery. For discipline, dodge over counterattack. And for the description, my guy is mindful as opposed to daring.
Okay.
Mindful.
And the last description is more of just a role play feature. So it's just like keep that in mind. If you decided more on the top line, that's what you chose. So if the top line would be more mindful, and the bottom line would be more daring. Okay. And the offensive, you have more passionate, like you're more aggressive getting into it, or more kind of like you're based on luck. You're just going for it, straight up balls to the wall.
So now just one more question. So am I writing everything that's on the top of here under tactics, under action?
No, these are on your natural skills. So you're changing the natural skills up top. So if you chose, for example, multi-attack or tactics, just your multi-attack goes up by 1, or your tactics goes up by 1. So everything is up top, except for that first combat thing, the melee and the ranged. That's on the bottom.
Our mastery goes up by 1.
Your mastery is up by 1. Yeah, that's where you're moving.
I'll go next. I guess I'm done too.
Go ahead.
So again, I pictured this guy. He's not much of a thinker, and I got a picture in my head of him like putting a surfboard over his shoulders and spinning around and trying to hit as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Right. So
it might be of Hurley also. Hurley from Lost.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's the personality vibe I'm going for. Just like Chill. So I picked melee. Enough focus with melee as a focus. I picked multi-attack over tactics again. I don't think he's ever going to be like, I think I should aim for the knee here. I think he's just going to be like, yeah. All damage. just focus right on there. The one thing I changed though is that again to what the picture was in my head, I picked crit range as opposed to crit multiplier. Like I wanted to get the opportunity to hit as many, to get a big hit as much as possible rather than do the most damage when I get that hit. That being said, I imagine that he still is more passionate than Lucky in regards to how he kind of plays through, which I think is, he wasn't necessarily passionate about things, but I think he had like that's a vibe that I can go with.
Gotcha. Dan.
I don't know. I had a hard time. Like, I want my guy to be like a powerful spellcaster, so I was thinking. At first, I was thinking offensive, but I think I want this guy to just kind of be a survivor. So I'm going to go on the defensive. I'll take evade, physical DR for benefit. I'll take concentration for my advantage. Counterattack or dodge?
So counterattack, what that does is not on your sheet. You'll notice counterattack is separate. So you get a +1 to dodge. Because that goes right to your dodge score up top. Or counterattack means that when everyone rolls a 1 once around, you get a free attack. There's the only way you'll get those free attacks when somebody rolls a 1 on you. So if you're mindful and you're always paying attention, you're always ready to get that extra strike in.
But there are no ones now.
Well, no, that's only an enhancement for 1 day. Yeah, one's
I'll take dodge. I'll take the +1 to dodge.
Okay, there you go. Melissa, what'd you choose?
Okay, so I chose ranged and multi-attack. I also did where is that? Combat mastery, and I did the critical multiplier. So I added that up to ×3.
Okay, you went from ×2 to ×3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that she's more passionate.
Yeah. Well,
Lucky.
so now here's what you know. You know which one it is by how many you chose on that line. So now you're gonna do the last part of this. Something that I'm very excited about. I like the way this works out. You're gonna have a luck number. I've determined, I feel, after much careful consideration, that luck perhaps could be based on us just having synergy without worrying about what may or may not happen. That's why beginner's luck happens, because you don't know the rules. You kind of just go into the situation and you are who you are. And then someone says, you should watch out for the red monsters and the blue monsters. And you're like, oh, and you're setting parameters for yourself. When you just have synergy and just go forward, and the more straightforward and more single-minded you are, perhaps doing a thing, you might have more bonus. So along those lines of thinking, your highest number, which is either a minimum of 2, 3, or 4, okay, is what you're going to put a line going across. So if you picked like the bottom one, evade, physical DR, recovery, dodge. If you picked all 4 of those, your luck is 4 because you did 4 and 0 on top. Therefore, your luck is 4. If you picked 3 and 1, it's a 3. If you pick 2 and 2, it's a 2. So whoever got your luck number, what is your luck number? And I'll tell you what it does.
3.
You have 3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
I got 4.
I guess 2.
Yeah, you got 2, 2 and 2, and you got 4. Damian, tell us what you chose now for your stats.
Sure. So after considering offensive, I went defensive as usual. No surprise there.
I can't believe it.
No surprise, but I went all across the board on the bottom. Evade, physical DR, recovery, dodge. So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's you see a 4. So now here's what luck does. Whenever you get a reroll, you add this to your reroll.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is what luck is in this game.
Wow.
Wait, so you said because I had 2 and 2 on.
So you're 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, whatever your highest number is what you get.
Okay.
So if you get a reroll, you get a +4 to it. You get a 2 to it. You get a 3 to it. That's what it is. Okay, so there's benefits in diversification. There's benefits into putting it together. The other thing is last is your age mod. You're going to +1 and -1 to an entire stat category. Okay, if you're young, all of your agility masteries are going to go up by 1, and all of your knowledge masteries are going to go down by 1. And the lowest they can go to is 0. Yes,
Okay.
0 is possible.
All right.
Okay, so choose your level: young, adolescent, adult, elder. You have it on there. Yeah, it's right there in green. And this is it. Do this, guys, and then we're all done.
We do the. Oh, you do the morality. Okay.
The morality is not something you have to choose right now. Fan play characters went through this last night. That was a lot of fun, guys. We figured out all of the basically where everybody wants to go with their characters for the most part, and now you get to watch other people go through it. Fan of the morning says, I usually go defensive and tanky. Zyro was such a departure from what I normally do. So, yeah, he was definitely not that. He was not defensive and tanky. He was, especially in the adventure, he was spellcasty and magic-y and pretty much taking risks. And he survived. Amazingly. And squishy. Yup, and squishy. Exactly. I just want to give a shout out to Play-Thru Games in Raleigh, North Carolina this weekend. Charles Morrison will be there. So it's a gaming convention there. If you're around that area, it should be a lot of fun. Go down there and check it out. And tell them Audio Dungeon sent you.
Charles may or may not be giving out hugs. That was the word in the street.
Yes. I wasn't going to say anything because I don't know if he wants those hugs or not, but it's up to
Don't
him.
worry, I did. Sorry, Charles.
So that is it. Everyone got everything in? What'd you choose? What bracket are you in?
I am in the adult bracket. No mods.
Okay.
No bots.
No mods.
Very excited.
No stress bracket. Tom.
I'm adolescent. So I buffed my strength by 1, and I decreased my survival by 1, which I think also fits in with the whole surfer mentality.
Right. You're just taking a risk, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I'm also an adolescent. I increased my agility by 1 and decreased my knowledge by 1.
Very nice. Melissa.
I am young. I increased my agility by 1 and decreased my knowledge by 1.
Very nice. Scro.
I am an adult, no mods.
No mods. Notice that like Scro and Rob are still in sync.
You see some significance in the fact that it was me and Scro. Because that's the closest thing to not making a decision.
It's
Is
zero.
picking adult. You know what? I'm going to hold off on making any decision.
Exactly.
I just pick the one that has no effect.
That's why I call it the no stress. You're like, I don't want to make this decision.
Seriously.
I just want to play. That's what it is. And before it was very precise with Damien. It was like, I considered offensive, which is the Damien way. I considered being daring and taking a risk, but I'm going to have to go with Old Faithful. Hold, and defensive. So, yeah, sometimes you got to go with what you know. You know? Why break the mold?
Because I'm daring, though, you know.
Yeah. So, yup. So that is it, guys. We have your age brackets. We have your personality in there for your combat style. Does everyone have a 3 on their mastery anywhere? I feel like it's rare, but it's possible.
No.
No, I do not have 3.
And I'm sure you definitely should have some zeros.
No.
You have no zeros on any masteries, even when the ones you lowered the entire column down.
You just say to do 1 on everything. And then
You 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and then minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1.
Wouldn't that be 0?
Right.
I have I have mostly zeros.
Well, they all started at 1.
Oh, okay. Then I have. Okay. Never mind.
Make that correction now.
wait,
Good
so you're
stuff.
minusing 1 from
Okay.
these?
Where'd you minus from? Which one?
Nowhere.
You just said it to me.
I
Was
said,
that a lie?
I said, would you be minusing from here?
No. What was your minus? Which stat? What'd you choose?
You're young. She minus knowledge.
I minus knowledge.
Okay, so knowledge minus 1 of
Yeah, so I
all
did
the.
to 1. Oh, so minus 1 on
Not to the
all of
stat, to your masteries, and you plus 1 to all your masteries, and minus 1 to your other masteries.
Oh,
Not
so you're not changing this number. You're changing the numbers going down.
the masteries. Yes.
Oh.
I also did not understand that. I do have a 3 in jump.
Yes. Not the stat point. Just the mastery. Your masteries are up and down.
Now
And
I
I
regret.
have-
Now, if I had taken an age, I would have had a 3.
And
But
I've got zeros in
But
all
no,
my
my-
survival.
Welcome to the end game.
no min maxing. This is what it gets you.
Yep. No, you wanted the no stress.
No stress. I don't want to have to do
No
a
stress
thing.
has all regrets and lots of wishes.
So I do have a 3.
So where's the 3? Jump, you got it.
Yep.
And where's your 3?
Multi-attack.
Multi-attack. That's a good 3.
I have a 3 in evade.
3 evade. Yeah, it's good. That's awesome. So someone could be piling on points to you, and then you could evade it with 3d6 on dodge, and that's amazing.
I only have a 2 agility though, so I gotta
Oh,
bump that.
so you
up
can't use
somehow.
it. That amazing evade you can't utilize yet.
Yep.
That's the way cookie crumbles. Okay, guys. Without further ado, let's play. Oh, what's? Oh, wait, we have to do the '80s thing.
Yeah.
So,
What thing?
you'll see. You have to do with us. It's time. It's time to go out of control. What was it? Time.
Let's lose control.
Oh, let's lose control.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do 80 style with no control. You have to be like freeze frame yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Sure.
No, do it. Just
No.
Maybe we should say, let's take a stroll with Gnome Patrol.
It's not a walk in the park.
All right, it's serious stuff. It's gonna be action-packed, feels.
Yeah.
let's take a stroll.
Let's take a leisurely stroll.
Maybe you should take a stroll out of the studio, back into your car,
Never mind.
into your tower. You say.
They say everything I create.
Okay, guys. Let's lose control with
Gnome Patrol.
After the Celestial War, one band of heroes rose to protect the Sunken City.
Gnome Patrol.
5 heroic gnomes, each with the ability to craft Gnomish Battle Suits ahead of their time. They are led by the legendary Master Craftsman and hero of Indaria, Archivit, as they try to protect the Sunken City from all monsters.
Gnome Patrol.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. This is Gnome Patrol, Season 1, Episode 2, The Goonies. That's right. That's what it's called. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew and our special guest today, Melissa Bonani. Melissa, welcome back. You played Dracinda in our last campaign, and now you're playing, what's your new character?
Her name's Galinda.
Galinda. Anything we should know about Galinda?
She's from the north. She has a lovely accent.
Oh, very nice. We had a Linda, but now we have a Galinda.
I like it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's Linda, but with more.
Gah.
Yeah. Duh.
You also
God.
briefly played Anne Lewis in the old quest. Remember Meet Murphy's
That's right.
companion.
Right. You ran,
He was-
you ran a dungeon with
he
Rob
was in that dungeon.
I do not remember this.
because they cast a spell at the end of the trap. It makes you
Brought you in
forget
for
it.
like 40 minutes just to die,
Yeah,
basically.
that's it. Oh, right. I do remember this.
Yep, that was a good time. Guys, when we last left off, this Gnome Patrol wannabe team went on an adventure, and it had mechanical pirates and weird druid-controlled sharks. And that was interesting. And it had a big ship at the end where you guys had to try to get to the top of a large mast and get a flag. Okay, that's what we did last week. You also fought each other. And Damien also, I don't know, ripped a guy's head off. And that was of Dado, your companion. And Dado is a crystal-born who was once a gnome, but now he's crystal-born, and he has the personality of a gnome translated through the crystal-born. And apparently so far he's been an interesting character.
Don't forget, Dado has a reroll that he was given.
And Dado has a reroll. That's right. Absolutely. So last week you guys fought each other, and you learned that Brigands, one of the Gnome Patrol veterans, did that because he wanted you guys to kind of get a taste of seeing each other's strengths and weaknesses. And he also wanted you guys to have a taste of like, well, sometimes, you know, you're going to fight and not agree with each other. You need to get over it. And that was a sense of that. And then you guys got to decide whether you're still going to stay together or not. It's like they wanted to give you conflict right up front. And right now, hey, welcome back. Did you go anywhere? We don't know. Were we gone? Were we always on your screen? These are so many questions we have. We don't really know the answer. Oh, it says Tony froze. Yeah, we're back, guys. That was cool. Welcome to the spinning circle.
That's it.
And that's that. Okay, so that was last week, and that's where we are. This week is going to be. It's called the Goonies. and I'll let your imaginations run wild with that to where it's going to go. So, you guys are in the tavern. I'm sorry, you're in the tavern, but you are upstairs in the inn portion of Smithy's Tavern. Smithy's Tavern has gone through some renovations. It's a little bit bigger on top right now. That's what Torres is doing, but Torres is growing the business very well. Good job for him. From Joshua, Patreon reroll. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Can you give me a reroll? Guys, if you want them to suffer, give me the rerolls.
He does not need help.
No.
But I like the help. I appreciate the help.
Oh, well, you appreciate it.
I do. But Torres is doing wonderful things with Smithy's Tavern. It's getting larger. Leon's getting larger. Were you there with me? And okay, so 80s jokes. So you guys are in the room right now. Dado is there, and the four of you are there. You're not in the scene right now. You guys can role play. It's been a few different days, and you guys have been learning new stuff. They're putting you through training and trying to figure out what weapons you might want to use and your combat styling. So the personality stuff that you just did is basically what the last 3 or 4 days, we'll knock it down, say it's been 4 days. And those 4 days have been combat training. You should be melee, you should be ranged. So you guys chose it, but they helped you get there. So Brigands is like this hard-nosed fighter guy, and he's the one that's, he's a gnome, obviously, and he's been helping you guys get to that. So those are the choices that you made with Brigands' help. You guys are kind of exhausted from that, and you know the next challenge is coming today. You don't know what the challenge is. And they said that this challenge might be something a little unusual and might be a little unexpected. Everyone's kind of talking about it, wondering what it's going to be. And apparently it was cooked up by Brigands and by Archie Fint himself, and it's something a little unusual. So you're going to see. You guys are in your room. You've waken up. It's morning. You have some time. You can role play.
I was like in my bed thinking about stuff, and I was thinking, right, that like I've been hearing people talk about this one is going to be like kind of weird, right? This one that's coming up today, it's be kind of unusual. And I was saying, like, the last challenge, we fought like a robot pirate, and there were sharks that were like controlled. And if that's like normal, I'm like kind of weirded out.
Well, was that not the hard one?
I don't know, but like, I all I'm saying is like I was thinking like that seemed pretty weird, right? And if that's the normal thing, right? Then like, what is the weird thing gonna be?
Maybe it'll be magic.
Yeah, perhaps. Even though I agree that a robot pirate's kind of unusual, but maybe it'll be less physically oriented, something like that. We won't have to fight and climb and swim and all that.
Patreon reroll coming in from Charles Morrison for Dan. Congrats.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
But you just blew my mind, man.
Oh.
500, guys. 500's a reroll. Go ahead, guys. Sorry.
Some sort of metal challenge, perhaps. Well, we did have the riddle. Oh, no, that didn't happen. You cut that out of the show.
There was no riddle. Because your riddle was silly.
There was no riddles. My riddles rhyme, so that's silly. Sorry. There was no riddle. That was not a
dig at me.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just lashing out at everybody now. After
the emotional guy.
Perhaps a riddle, something like that.
I mean,
mental challenge.
Gnome Patrol is going to be. We're going to have to operate machinery, so maybe they'll test our knowledge of technical stuff.
Do you have much experience with that?
No.
Nor do I. Guess we'll learn.
Yeah, I know how to like take a surfboard and like wax it so it goes like even faster on the water.
We have 100 donation coming in, 100 bits coming in from Phantom in the Morning. Thank you so much. And we have 500 coming in also from Phantom in the Morning from Andrew. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Who's that? Let me know who's that for.
It said I thought it said at the end of it reroll for Tom.
Oh, for Tom. Tom, you got the reroll.
Thank you.
Awesome. Michael Aldridge wants to have Carl Linger be turned into a gnome. He would just be the same person.
I thought Carl Linger was a gnome for several weeks, actually.
Oh, yeah?
The early days, yeah, before I realized he was.
He's just so enthusiastic.
It's just
Assumes
so
he
he
Yes.
was a gnome for some reason.
So downstairs in Smithy's Tavern, you've been working with one of your other groups, and a lot of the guys in your group, we're going to have your story a little altered here. Well, a lot of you guys in your group quit because they were just getting tired of it. They kind of fell apart. So in the meantime, you went to Brigands, and Brigands is like this hard-nosed, gnome patrol veteran. And he tells you, okay, listen, you're gonna get lobbed in with these guys over here, and he describes them to you. He goes, you just for this adventure, and then we'll find somewhere else you to go as people are dropping out. Okay, so there's this one of them is this big crystal born. He's a big suit of armor with just a crystal inside. You can't miss him, and he should probably be in Smithy's Tavern, and he'll help you find the rest of your group. Team up with them for the day, and then we'll figure how you fit in.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You got it. She's not gonna make it. Okay, so you make your way down into Sunken City and through the streets, and you walk into Smithy's Tavern, and you see Botorius is giving out drinks, and he's very busy right now because there's tons of gnomes. There have never been so many gnomes in this tavern. There's been a few gnomes, always a strong percentage, but we're at like 80 to 90%. Botorius and Galinda, you can role play. Go ahead.
Hi, hello.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, very busy, very busy. So today I'm trying out a new thing. With all the gnomes in town, I decided that it might be more convenient and comfortable for them to get 2 half pints instead of 1 full pint. So I went out and I got all new glasses and everything. So when somebody orders an ale, a gnome, they get to get 2 drinks for the price of 1, but they're smaller, so they're easier to handle. They seem to like it. So I'm trying it out today, and keep it very busy. Oh, very busy.
Sounds like a lovely plan.
I just sit there. You see at one of the tables is a large crystal born, and gnomes are passing him, and he's like, "Good day, good day, good to see you. Great, hello, hello, hello." I'm socializing.
Is that a robot?
That's a crystal born there. That's that. Yeah, I think he's new.
I was told to find him so that he could set me up with my gnome group.
I think he's pretty friendly. You could probably talk to him.
All right. Thank you so much for your kindness.
Anytime.
Okay, so you walk over to Dado. You walk over and he's sitting there. And he's greeting every single person that passes, saying hello. And he goes, "Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Have a seat.
Why, thank you.
Great.
I'm here looking for my team.
Yes, and we're talking.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes. So I was told to come here and meet with you so that you could set me up with the rest of my team.
Awesome. You're joining with us.
Yes.
Patreon reroll coming in for Galinda from Oni. You got a reroll.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. He says, "Great. Come upstairs. They're probably there, and I'm sure excited to meet you."
Why, thank you.
He goes, he walks very excitedly and moves the table over and by accident, and some chairs fall to the side. You run upstairs, and you're a little too fast for you, like you're trying to keep up. He comes to the door, and he opens the door. Look, someone is joining our team.
Hello, all. I'm Galinda. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You're joining our team?
Why, yes. I believe it's just temporarily, but I am looking forward to it.
Galinda's a gnome, everybody. She is a gnome.
Like,
Obviously.
I should did in character. Galinda is a gnome. Did you notice?
yeah, we have eyes and stuff. Okay.
What are your names?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm Swoosh Bingleton. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You as well. Swoosh.
Spirit Sage, welcome to the stream. We love having newcomers. Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of our story, episode 2. It's all about gnomes and adventure. It's having a good time. Check it out.
And I'm Reggie. I just got in from Rhaegar.
Pleasure to meet you, Reggie.
Put your mic closer.
Pleasure to meet you, Reggie. I'm sometimes soft-spoken.
I'm Doltuven.
Doltuven?
Doltuven. What? Yeah.
Oh, I was just making sure.
What?
Spirit Sage, that's awesome. Yes, yes, Plex.
Hi, I'm Yo-Yo Fernie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Yo-Yo.
So, like, we're supposed to do like a challenge day. You're gonna like be on our team for this challenge.
Yes, it sounds exciting.
It does. I bet you she's like the magic spell you were talking about.
Ooh.
You have magical abilities. We were wondering if...
I do have some magic.
Oh, you're right.
Ah, that is wonderful. We think I might have something to do with today's challenge, some sort of, a non-physical nature.
That would be really exciting and so much fun.
So,
No? What?
we've got a magical ability, your knowledge of solvents and sealants and such.
Yeah, with that stuff, right? So, like, who told you to come over to our group?
What was his name again?
That role play was so real that it just got me. That was funny. Brigands, who's the guy who's running he's like the drill sergeant, running everything.
Brigands? That sort of rough fellow.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you guys are sitting there and underneath the door, and you hear someone walking, and you hear like pattering, like and all of a sudden they run, it comes near your door. You see a little note is passed underneath the door.
What is it?
It's a note. I'll pick it up. Shall I read it?
Read it out loud, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It says, there are 12 teams left.
Wow.
There are 7 small crystals hidden around the Sunken City. They are of great worth. Whichever team finds a crystal is still in the challenge. And also, they will be able to use chips of that crystal to power their own suits.
Wow.
Whoa. Like, that's cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah, we got to get on this.
That sounds
What's the
amazing.
plan?
Where should we look first?
Does it say where they are?
It doesn't.
It says they're hidden, right?
It looks like it.
Guess we gotta like invest. You gotta look for it, man.
Yeah, but
All right. I think
anybody
the
know
first
the
thing we
city
need to
well?
decide is whether we stay together or not.
All of a sudden, you hear the doors open near you, and gnomes scramble out down the steps. The same thing, another door
all right.
breaks out. They all start going
We
crazy.
better go. Looks like search has started.
Not a moment to waste.
On TV Land. Welcome back, guys. I think we froze.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Where'd we think go?
Yeah.
We freeze with you. Everyone freeze. Guys, in your position. Go.
This is captivating television.
Yes.
So
No one makes better TV than us. Making content.
You watch this tonight, everyone.
I made so much content last night.
So, yeah, I've like been to this place like once before. I don't really know the city that well. I mean, we've been around for like a week. I've walked around some, but like these are hidden. They can be anywhere. This is a big city.
What about you? Do you know the city well?
No. I wouldn't know where to begin.
All right, well then let's just go outside and start having a look around since
Maybe
all
we'll-
of these other gnomes have run away.
Let's follow one of these groups, I think. They might have an idea. We follow them, snatch the crystal right before they get it.
We could clobber them on the head.
Stealing? That's your plan? Stealing? No, we gotta find this thing.
Wait, no, wait. Yeah, I mean,
Do we still
that's
get
like
to clobber?
the reverse plan of last time, where we got it first and they all tried to get us. And we ended up being a bunch. We almost blew up the ship and stuff. Why don't we wait? You said you can use magic, and you can use magic, so just use some magic and find like the crystal and stuff.
A good idea. How am I gonna find this crystal? Well, I don't know about this thieving idea. I mean, that's not bad, but I think we should find the crystal ourselves. Should we split up, stay together? That's the question. We need a plan. How are we going to find this? Sunken City's big. I've only been here for like a little while. I don't know it that well, but maybe we should check like the shops. Great. Okay, so they've frozen and they're on their way back, everyone. And at the moment, you got me. So yeah, I'm thinking about this. I see some good suggestions coming in. I don't think they'd be selling them. I think they're hidden. I think like we're gonna find a crystal, maybe like, you know, in some business perhaps, or even on a building maybe, or yeah, maybe in like the town square, something like that. They weren't specific about what the crystals looked like. So, but I kind of imagine we'll know it when we see it. I mean, how many crystals do you just find lying around? You know, I was thinking about the roofs. Definitely. I was definitely thinking about that. So that's a possibility. Oh, hey!
Oh, we're back.
Welcome.
It's so long. Okay,
Don't worry,
guys.
I hold it down.
I know. We said thank you. Good job. Did you DM anything fun?
I kind of just pondered about where we could look for the crystal and how we could go about that a bit.
Him and the fans found everything. That's it.
I believe it. I believe it. Scro is Botorius sitting in the bar. It's like, oh, just go over there, and then let me know. Come back.
I would hide it.
Yeah. My day, I'd hide it. Okay, guys. So you guys are. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I think we should maybe check like the town square, check rooftops, maybe even inside some of the buildings. You know, they're going to be hidden. What was that?
Dungeons. Are there dungeons around here that perhaps we could look in?
Uh-huh.
Anything underground?
There's the mines.
What?
Oh,
Oh, they have mines here?
mines.
Sounds dangerous walking around in mines.
Saren
We have-
Forrest says, "Oh, hey, they didn't say you couldn't get crystals from Arky's shop." That's funny.
Love it.
Do you think they're just downstairs in the bar and we could just ask that lovely gentleman, the bartender?
We could ask him.
Come on, Andrew. Andrew wants you to steal Dato's crystal as a last resort.
Oh, man.
It's
Wow.
not find any crystal. There's specific crystals that are hidden in the city that we're looking
Right.
for.
I was just going to ask Dato, but you have a crystal inside you, don't you?
I do.
Can your crystal like sense where the other crystals are?
No,
Okay.
I don't know how to do anything like that.
All right.
Perhaps if I listen to it.
Maybe his crystal will glow when it gets near another crystal.
I hear nothing.
Listen again.
Fascinating.
It's not going to make any noise
Nothing.
now because we're not near a crystal.
Let's no, sorry.
So should we just
Take that back.
have
I have no
data
plans.
out front and we just
Yeah.
use him and face him in different directions, see if something happens?
I can't do any of the things that you're saying.
I don't know, but I think we should like look around for something.
Yeah,
like,
we got to get out there.
Hey,
Oh, I think they're frozen. Got to check those rooftops. Everybody's out there searching like crazy. There's so many gnomes out there running around right now. Let's see. And welcome back to the Scrow Show. I definitely want to check the rooftops and the other places we mentioned. I think we got to get out there and start searching like right now because, you know, there's a lot of other gnomes out there. It's funny, Oni. Yeah. So that's my first idea. I mean, if there's so many out there, if somebody else finds one, I feel like it might cause a bit of a commotion. Then we could perhaps find one.
so you want to go to like roofs? You were saying, and like
Yeah, I think we should check the rooftops. I don't know.
high
It's
up.
an idea. Or maybe the town square, someplace like that, or a building of importance.
building of importance.
But I think we got to go. We got to get out of here. We got to start moving.
So you guys start making your way downstairs, and all of a sudden, a bunch of gnomes get in your way from the, and they're all laughing about it. Like, so sorry. You know, we just, you know, too much drinking in here. You know, this, you know, we're all clumsy. They all get in the way, and they're like, and Dato's like, please move out of the way. We're in a rush. And he's like, I'll move out of the way if you do the thing.
What thing?
Anymore. Do the thing. Fine. And he goes, oh, he's dancing. Yay. They move out of the way. And he goes,
Let's go.
let's go now. It's a truffle shuffle.
All right.
I know what
Okay.
I know what
Widow shuffles.
I did it. Like,
That
was-
was so disappointed. Is that what that was?
my character was like, "What is that?"
He did the weird dance and they go up. You guys go outside, and all of a sudden it's dun 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 dun
Nice.
dun 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 dun.
All right.
Dun, dun,
I look for
dun,
fertility.
dun, 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 dun. Yes, you do. So what you see, all of a sudden, you see a cart coming by, and the cart's coming fast. Okay, and the cart is definitely powered by something. It's by a crystal inside, and you see that there are gnomes fighting for a crystal inside of it, and in front of it, is driving it is a gnome that it looks like she's a little bit older, and she has a face like Mama Fratelli. In fact, just picture her. Because that's who it is. And she's a gnome, but she looks exactly like she might be related to Bellaman. It's the first thing you could think of. Perhaps a niece or something. And someone says, it's Bellaman's niece. Look, and she's in there. She's running for Gnome Patrol. So it's dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun,
And she's
dun,
driving a
dun,
cart
dun.
right down the street with gnomes fighting on it.
If Onies are inside of it fighting, they're fighting for a crystal. And they come around the corner.
It's like a flatbed
and going
open
down.
car, like a pickup anyone could jump on.
It's actually enclosed, and there's people fighting on gnomes fighting on top. Some are holding on, some are in the middle, and you see a crystal shining in there. They're actually trying to get it, and she's driving, passes you guys right now.
Try and jump on it.
You're a little bit late. I give you a lot of chance for that. You guys she passes by you guys and go down the block. You may now act if you wish, but they've already passed you.
What?
Well, there's one. Come on, we got to get a move on.
I was in a cart, man. I could be anywhere.
They found one already?
Why they just driving it through the streets?
What? Didn't that look like
One of them says, they probably have to return it to Arky's shop. Otherwise, you got to claim it. Otherwise, someone's going to steal it from you.
Well,
Let's go get our guys. And they run out into the streets.
wait, they're bringing the crystals back to
We
Arky's
gotta
shop.
look. We gotta
All right, how about we go to the town square then?
Sure.
Maybe
Sure.
there's a clue. Or we'll see someone else fight.
And prepare yourselves because there is scenarios where you do not get any crystals and you are out of Gnome Patrol.
All right.
Is there a lighthouse?
There is no
The
lighthouse
Sunken
in Sunken City.
Is there a palace?
There's no palace in Sunken City. There is a gnomish vault. There are the mines underneath. There is Smithy's Tavern. There's a second tavern, the Steel Magnolia. You guys have been to before. There are warehouses, docks, ships and dock, many homes, and you have Arky's shop. You have Corny's shop right next door.
No, where it's not.
Maybe it's underneath one of the taverns.
I feel like we should go underground.
All right, so we can go to the mines. We can go to a tavern and see if they have a basement or something. Search the cellar.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that.
To Smithy's Tavern then.
Well, we just walk.
You're there.
All right.
It's right behind us.
The Smithy's Tavern.
I enter the
Turn
tavern.
around. You go back in. They're like, "Go ahead, do it again, do it again." Because I don't
All right.
want to do it anymore.
Don't do it.
We need access to your cellar. I go up to the bartender.
Okay,
Right
and
now.
you see Botorius there. Go ahead, Botorius.
The cellar. What do you want to go in the cellar for?
This is Gnome Patrol business. And we need immediate admittance.
If you wouldn't mind.
Kind of busy right now.
You
But,
don't have to go with us. Just point to the door, please.
All right, just don't cause any commotion down there, all right?
Oh, not
Everything's
at all.
eat and stuff. I don't want any problems, all right?
Never.
Okay, you guys head down into the cellar. You go down there and you see it's just a large room, probably about 30 or so feet wide, and it's full of crates, barrels, food, drink, and any other supplies. You just tear it over.
Starts opening crates.
Just be careful when you start. Botorius, immediately
all
you
right,
hear
it's gonna be
somebody
in one of
tossing
these
things
crates.
around.
Everybody start looking.
I look for like a
Yeah, I come down.
crate in the corner next to like a fireplace. See if I can find that. Isn't that what they do when they go into the restaurant?
In the fireplace.
In the fireplace.
Is there a
yeah.
fireplace?
Down below? There's no fireplace down
A
below.
furnace.
I'm like metagaming a movie. I don't think that's not fair.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there a water cooler?
No,
a water
none of these
cooler?
things exist.
Are there
Is there a
any
TV?
other doors down there or
Yeah,
stuff that you could
I
see?
look around like on the floor for something that.
Okay,
is-
everyone, if you want to roll, roll investigation.
And I investigate for
Roll
like torches and lights on the wall that you can
D20?
turn.
Okay.
That would be a
D20?
Yeah.
16.
Do we add
12.
do we add knowledge to investigation? Only if we credit.
Boreas comes down and makes sure that they're not opening crates that they shouldn't be.
Botorius, you come down and they had their little grubby gnomey hands over every single thing, even the torches and the lamps and the crates. All their hands are everywhere, touching
13.
everything.
13 as well.
12.
Jeez, we're all in the same.
That's 16.
Uh,
Okay.
Botorius, what do you say? What do you do?
Don't be opening any of those crates, okay?
You want to know where the crystal is?
Food and supplies in there. Okay? You can look around, but don't open any crates. There's nothing in there for you.
You're such a handsome fellow. Are there any crystals down here?
Not that I know of. That's ridiculous.
Secret
Has
passage.
anyone else been down here besides us and you?
No.
Secret passage?
There's no secret passage. No.
Nah. Come on.
As you say that, you hear,
Damn it.
and you see that, and you see swoosh. You touch something and you pull a bottle out, a wine bottle out, and the whole wall moves, and you're just like in shock. Roleplay.
I told you not to touch that.
Sorry. I didn't mean to break the wall. I'm sure I can get it. I'm sure I can get
No.
it back.
Just leave it alone now. Just leave it.
Let's go investigate.
All right, let's go.
Go ahead.
What passage? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go.
You're a lovely fellow.
Thanks.
You guys, Data is like, wow, my first secret passage. He goes through. He's excited.
Mine too.
Botorius, all of them leaves. You close it or you leave it open?
Close it. But there is a way out on the other side.
He goes, no. Just closes
What
it
a
right
rude
here.
fellow.
He's like,
There is a way out on the other side, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, you'll find out.
You'll find-
Okay.
Let me tell you the whole thing.
Does Botorius know since he's the
I'm
one?
not trying to. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to like lock them in there. You know, like.
No, you're not locking him in there.
It's a meat
just
freezer.
wasn't sure
It's a
that
meat
he had-
freezer.
So you guys,
We did it.
The room is only this big.
so you guys go into the hallway, and you see that it's underground. It's a cave, and it goes on a while. And you guys have stepped down like some elevation to that, probably about like 20 or so feet. And the cave just goes far down towards the ocean, and then it goes to the right and makes a huge left turn and a right turn. So you're in it, and it's pretty cold, and there's a lot of air passing through, and you are absolutely underneath the Sunken City.
Is there any way to see an indication of which way to? No. To go. No.
This is a waste of time. We gotta get out of here.
Well, yeah, I thought that somebody said they wanted to get underneath everything.
I think
Yes,
we're
I-
on the right track here. Let's sprint down that left passage as far as possible. See if we find a crystal. If not, sprint down the other way.
Is there a light? Or can we?
There is a dim light, but it's coming from the cracks of the room you were just in, so it's coming through the seams.
Yeah, I can. Like anybody see or anything, or have anything to light our path? Because like, I don't want to fall. Get caught in a secret tunnel.
I have dark vision.
I can see.
Yes, I believe I do as well.
All right. So I guess you're in front.
All right.
Why don't you go in the front and I'll go in the back, and this way I can see behind us, just in case.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So you can go left or you can go right, and then make a choice. So first choice, left or right? Towards the ocean
You
or
said we
towards
wanna go
the
left first, right?
deeper in?
Now that here, but right, I think I changed my mind. I want to go deeper in. Deeper in.
Right it is.
Or do we split up? Okay, right. Let's go as fast as we can. Let's go. The
right.
crystal's gonna be gone. We go right. We really hustle.
Okay, you hustle really right to the
But
next
carefully,
floor.
we're going
Like
carefully.
10, 50 feet away. Here we are.
Okay.
You can go left. You can go right here. Where do you want to go?
Oh, jeez.
Let's do left now.
I'm so stressed out.
This is a
Oh,
second.
jeez.
This is a second turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta keep track because we went right then left
Yes, let's go left now.
Okay.
Why not?
as quick as possible.
Good.
Okay, you guys head left. Botorius, you're obviously, guys, for those who are confused, Damien is obviously a character Yo-Yo in the group with them, but I'm also leaning on him for his older character, Botorius, who is the hero dwarf that is running Smithy's Tavern. And so you go back upstairs, perhaps muddling to yourself about these crazy kid gnomes and what they're doing. You start getting back to business, and all of a sudden you see the door open, and you see this like Mama Fratelli gnome coming there, and she's like, "Where'd those other ones go?" And the other one's like, "I don't know, Ma." He goes, "They probably went inside here, and maybe they went back up to the room and hid." And the other was like, "Yeah, maybe they're upstairs." No, shut up. She walks in, and she goes up to you, Botorius, as you come up the steps, and she grabs you, and she goes, "Where'd those other gnomes go?"
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. They looked all around and then they left.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
I didn't see him leave, and we were outside. Boys,
Well-
check this place.
They did.
Yeah, Mom. They start looking around, and they start doing exactly the same thing. They're touching all the walls and all this stuff around everywhere.
Don't cause any trouble now.
Botorius doesn't have any do what they want.
He's like,
Don't
"What?"
cause, they're already causing the trouble. Don't cause any trouble.
I feel like he's like, well, Botorius don't want to kill nobody. Just come on, don't.
He's like that parent who, like, kids are already making a mess.
He-
Stop that.
He could lay out everyone in his whole
Well,
place
that's what I'm
several
saying. It's
times
like-
over. So they go everything. All of a sudden he goes, "Ma, look, there's stairs going downstairs." Well, go down there, you idiot. He walks over there, and they start heading downstairs to your cellar. You let it go down. They've already started going down. But do you say
Yeah, all right.
anything or no?
Yeah. Yeah, what can I do? They're going down. All right.
You're only the boss.
What can I do?
There's
obviously no actions I
You
can
could
take.
probably snap your finger and kill them.
They get down
But
there.
I don't want to do that. So
They They go downstairs. They could be patrons. They could be buying a drink later. So they go downstairs, and then we're going to leave off from there, and we're going to go back to you guys. You guys chose to go left. You're walking down pretty far. It takes probably about 15, 20 minutes. And you guys get to a point where it kind of opens up, and you see there's mining pickaxes and all sorts of mining equipment there. There's one set of double doors that is in there, which obviously doesn't belong in this cave. And it seems to be locked and barred up and double chained. And then there's another way that have the kind of like in the air is some sort of like moisture and like water and such. And then, and then there's another way that goes back towards the ocean again.
I'm gonna pick up a pickaxe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it? You just pick up a pickaxe?
Yeah.
Let's start mining then.
Wait,
I pick up a pickaxe too.
what do you minding the walls?
Are we mining?
Crystals maybe in the walls.
I've never met a miner before. Hello.
I'm not a real miner, just doing it.
You have a mining pickaxe.
I mine.
So you're a
Okay.
miner.
Pick up an axe later.
Wait.
I'm a miner.
Going.
Not what you're talking about, huh?
No.
No.
Wait a second, man. Why?
He starts mining too. We're supposed to.
There's like a thing.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Wait, can we try to use the what did you call it? A pickaxe on the door? On the lock?
Yeah, man. Like if I was gonna try and hide like a valuable crystal, I'd put it behind a lock.
Good idea. I bet it's the lock.
Roll.
See, he said good idea.
Good save. You saved it. You're allowed to save it.
10.
You're allowed.
Shouldn't save it.
You don't agree with that? You should think you'd be allowed to save it?
Yeah.
If it was my game, I wouldn't do it. Okay, what did you get?
10.
You're not feeling good about that 10, huh? You shouldn't be.
I doubt it's gonna.
You go up to it, you go ting, ting, you just can't get it open.
So,
I'm gonna try.
Go ahead.
18.
Okay, you go up to it, you put it through the lock, and she breaks the lock immediately. And that's only one of the locks. And there's a few other chains and such. Dado comes over and he goes, "I'll help you." And he goes, he breaks down the door quickly, and the door opens up. We're adventuring.
yeah, right. What's behind the door?
It opens up, and you see that this goes on to another tunnel,
I'm like looking behind.
and it just goes deeper into the cave system.
Let's go through the doors.
I think so. Right? You gotta figure like behind the lock and the chain. Right? That's where they don't want you to go. So that's where we should want to go, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Would you like to lead again?
Sure. I take my pickaxe with me.
I will also keep the pickaxe, and I will shut the doors behind us.
Okay, you try to shut the doors behind you, and you realize they're just not really together anymore. He completely destroyed them. So you fix it really badly. You're like, and then you go.
You stay. Okay.
Guys, some people are asking for our Discord channel. It is in chat right now. There's what it looks like on screen. You'll see it in there. Check it out. And you can join us on Discord. Okay, so you guys make your way down this tunnel. Does this seem familiar to anybody? Seem familiar out of game?
Goonies.
Right. The Goonies.
This tunnel?
Is there a piano? Should we look inside of it?
No piano. You guys make your way down this tunnel. This takes another 10 minutes, and all of a sudden, it leads you to a different point of view in the tunnels. You see everything kind of opens up. To your left, you see a giant pit with a small Khazad-dûm kind of bridge that goes across to the other side. And the other side is a door, an archway with this insignia of... Everybody roll a religion check if you have one. If you don't have it, roll D12. Knowledge, religion.
What for what? What are we rolling for?
A D12. Knowledge, religion.
6.
3.
Looking for a 10.
Are we adding our knowledge too?
7.
A D12.
Which one's that?
It's the more roundy one. Roll that. 11. Very good. Okay, so you recognize it. It's the insignia of the ancient, the collector.
That's the symbol of the collector.
That's about like 75 feet or in that direction. And the other way is a huge, large cave with claw marks all along the cavern.
I don't want to go where the claw marks are. Let's go where the collector sign is.
Would any of us have any knowledge about where we are?
Knowledge history. If you didn't take it, you don't get it. You all thought you wouldn't be using the knowledges, huh? That's what you said, huh? We're not going to use the knowledge.
If we're looking for a 10 again, no dice.
Yep, it's going to be a 10.
4.
Nope.
6.
Nope. What did you roll?
I don't know where to go.
I don't know where to go.
Just roll it and sat up. And just like,
You ruined my setup.
She rolled a die.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, this is why we can't have nice things.
For real. I like
I
that.
got a 2. All that effort.
All that effort.
I got a natural 12.
Hey,
Here we
Yo-Yo.
go.
I don't remember how that goes. Okay, anyway.
So Yo-Yo made them.
What'd you get?
Yo-Yo made it.
Yo,
I
you
got
got.
13, actually. I rolled a natural 12.
Yeah, now this is your job. Put it back together.
I don't know how to put it.
It's your fault. Okay, so you got a 12. So you we're trying to figure out
What the claw mark?
oh the claw marks are.
I'm trying
So
to figure this out.
the claw marks were, you're pretty sure you know the history. Actually, here you go. You know the history of Sunken City. You know in terms of the dragon, and you know about the adventurers, how they got here and what they did, and that's that. Role play.
I think this is for claw marks from a dragon. Seems like a long time ago. That's what it looks like to me.
Stop.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, we're back.
Dragons
Okay.
are terrifying.
Yeah, I almost froze myself.
A dragon? Where is there a dragon?
No, not now, but I think
Yo-Yo
the
is
claw
saying
marks
that-
might be from one.
Yes.
like,
Do dragons still exist?
yeah.
I
yeah.
believe so.
So, like, wait, you're saying like that? Those are like dragon marks from like now or before? How much are you telling us of what you know?
They kind of look old.
Right, maybe the crystal was part of the dragon's old treasures left behind.
Like, this seems like a place that like I'd had a crystal in. I gotta say.
It's definitely.
So we're going towards the claw marks and the dragon?
Yeah, I don't think it's here anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dragon's
all
gone.
right.
It'll be totally safe. Let's just go find a crystal. To the cave.
Okay, let's go follow where the dragon could be. You can go in front again. Have fun.
All right.
Onward.
So
Let's
you
go.
chose the collector's dungeon or the cave. You chose the cave.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over to the cave where all the claw marks are. They are everywhere, and this cave also does have an offshoot where it continues on. It goes down towards the ocean again this way. But you're walking in the middle of this cave and looking around, and there's again clearly claw marks everywhere else, and there's nothing else of note that you could see at this time. But wherever the claw marks are, 100% has to be a dragon. Now that he's talking about it, it's huge, and nothing looks fresh though, and like new and like travel. You don't smell a dragon or any signs of it or anything weird or the ordinary. Everything seems the same.
All right.
Just like
Onward and upward.
do you want to go back to like where the collector thing was?
You said that you thought that it would be where a dragon was, so
Yes.
Are
let's
there any nooks and alcoves and like
crannies.
crannies?
Is it
Things-
English muffin?
Yeah. Is there any any hiding like
Are you doing an investigation?
Yeah,
Are Thomas's English
I
muffins
look around.
I wish. You
I
make me
look,
hungry.
I look around and I get a 14.
Oh.
Did you use a point?
No.
Yeah, use that point, buddy.
I can so then I get a unnatural 20.
What?
If I
No,
use
no,
the
no.
point.
You
Oh, my D6. Mastery.
no. You roll d20. You use a point because you're running an investigation.
Oh yeah.
It costs a point. You look around, and you do see something odd at the end of the cave. And you can see something looks strange, but you don't know what it is. And it looks like the wall in one spot, about the size of a door, looks strange and odd to you.
I take a rock and throw it at that strange spot.
Okay, nothing happens.
Notice something a
You-
little odd about this door or this wall.
Well, you threw a rock at it.
Right.
I walk towards it.
It looks like a rock hit it.
Before
That's odd.
that.
I've never really seen you throw rocks before.
No, I mean, not that I threw the rock was odd.
I thought it was odd.
Is this like a riddle?
It wasn't odd.
No, it
I
doesn't.
walk towards that way.
Except that they're in the dark.
Other than the fact
Oh,
I threw a rock at it, it's odd.
What's odd about it?
Coloring, shading, general.
Oh my goodness! Are you an underground expert?
No, I just see it. It looks. I push it. Watch.
So I think Yo-Yo went over there. I think.
Oh, Yo-Yo.
Yeah, I go over there.
Yo-Yo, what do you see?
Not much. It's pretty dark.
No, that's not helpful.
All right. Yeah. I wander over to where he throws the rock, just to see.
Okay.
Do I notice what he was looking at, or?
it does look strange here, like a little bit different. Looks like it's something's out of place, but you're not sure what you're looking at.
I go over as well.
Okay.
This wall's not even real. I put my hand right through it.
It's real.
It's real.
At least right now, it's real.
Is there anything on the ground near it?
No, nothing you can see. Not sure.
Is there anything written in the wall, on the wall, or near the wall?
Screw, what do you want to do? No, you don't see anything written on the wall.
If I don't see anything there,
At least not now. You do. You
I'm
don't.
probably gonna say, all right, let's keep moving. I think we should continue down the tunnel.
Yeah, but if there's something off about this wall, don't you think if something was hidden, it would be hidden under something off?
I don't know. I don't think the crystal's gonna be there.
All of a sudden, you hear like, "Yeah, well, of course, I've been down here a million times." He goes, "Don't worry about it." Well, you better be right. I'm not following you into some sort of maze for no reason. And all of a sudden, you see a dwarf and a gnome walk out of the like the dark in that hallway, which is an offshoot to the ocean. They're walking there, and they look over. They stop, and he goes, "Yeah, well, listen. Well, so far, all we got to do is, good day."
Hello.
Good day.
Come over here just a moment.
Just trying to be part of Gnome Patrol. Let's get out of here. So that they start run down.
Do I recognize either of those people?
There's a chance. You did see him, but you might
I
not
don't
realize.
know who he is.
Where are you from?
Just around and or
No,
I'm near here, but not from Sunken City.
Okay, is anyone from Rhaegar?
Hey.
Okay,
I
so
was
yeah,
on the Rhaegar
that's
boat.
King Bellman.
I recognize the voice.
Of course,
we
yeah.
know.
And I recognize a dwarf that went like this. I recognize that too.
Yes.
So I recognize Bellman.
Yes, and you would recognize it's so then if you get him, you get the other one too. Obviously, it's Olin, Mayor Olin of Ravensclaw.
And they just ran off?
He's like, I hate them. I hate those guys. Yeah, they kind of ran off. It's back the way that you guys came.
What was the King of Rhaegar doing down here?
Man, you're like
They were.
you're
where
like
were
a
they
riddle
coming from?
master.
No, that's
So-
it's not really a riddle.
So they run past this dragon's cave lair area. It's not Ember's actual lair. You know that is where the meeting area was. But they run past, and you don't know which way he went or where they went after that.
We saw where they came from, though.
Yes, 100%. They came from near the ocean, and they.
Should we go towards the ocean if that's where they came from? Maybe they hid one of the crystals.
I think we should go that way.
Wait. No, there's no way. Sorry. Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think?
Should we
You're awfully quiet.
Oh, what's behind this door?
Well, we-
This strange wall.
Yeah, no door there. Just looks like the size of a door, and it's a strange wall.
Like they were heading this way though, right? They were heading towards this, we would think. They froze.
And they ran off the way we came or a totally different way?
The way we came, they ran off.
Okay.
Right. They either went to the collector's area or they went down the way you came, down the other path.
Let's go to the collector's area. I think that's a good place for us to go.
So we're not doing anything about this strange wall.
We'll
then?
keep this in the back of our minds. If we can.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
Collector's area comes
A
up
very
empty.
short-term memory, but okay, sure.
I don't see like another bottle to pull. I don't know what to do.
I think we should go back to the surface.
I whistle.
Is it an E flat? What was the thing?
I don't remember.
I clap. I try a couple of things.
What's
like that.
happening? What are you doing?
Trying to activate the magic door.
You start clapping and whistling.
Clapping, whistling, stamping my feet, all the tricks.
Oh, look, he's dancing. Should we all be dancing?
What is it? A horse?
Yep.
Oh, perhaps if you do that thing that those gnomes wanted
Go
you to
and
do,
go.
the door will open.
All right. May,
Well, you broke Tom.
It didn't work. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
to the collector's.
Usually it brings
Awesome.
joy.
I push against the wall. I like give it a nice shoulder check. Anything?
Nope.
Kick it.
Nope.
Can you guys like, you know how we were talking about like if he can like sense the crystal because he's got a crystal? Well, you guys said you have magic. Can you sense magic?
Sure.
That's the limit of ideas that I want to give my guy.
Can we sense it with natural magic?
No. There is arcane sight and things that you can have for detect magic, of course. If you don't have it, you can't do it.
Nope.
What does a natural magic do? What can you do?
Natural
with
magic?
it? Yeah.
So if you actually have spells, you can enhance the magic with that.
Oh, so you need like spells to actually use the natural magic ability.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So it means that you're born with the magical ability, but you haven't got any spells yet. And if you don't take natural magic, getting it later without that is either a long process. You got to study it, or you're trying to spark it up, which is rolls to try to trigger the natural magic. So you're just trying to you're in the woods trying to get your magic going, trying to figure it out. So you'd rather have natural magic.
Stomping and whistling like.
Sarah Forrest says, "Lick the wall."
Yeah, not happening.
Here's a picture of a robot or a bag or something.
Dato, lick the wall.
Oh, it's Dato. Is that Dato? Hello, I'm your emoji.
I don't know. What do you? I don't know, man.
All of a sudden, you hear, we see a huge light blare out through the tunnel, and you're like, "Did you break it?" No, I don't know. I don't think so. You hear the echoing.
The tunnel that we came in through?
Towards that way.
I run that way. Hey, that's too.
You guys, you backtrack. You run Scrow, you said?
Yeah.
You guys,
I'll run.
You guys backtrack through. Dato follows, and you see the door into what do you call it? Into the collector's dungeon is now open.
So shall we go that way?
I think so.
Do we
checking it out?
We understand what a collector's dungeon is. Is that like common knowledge? Any knowledge?
History check. Roll.
Come on.
Oh man.
It's a D12 since nobody has
8.
2.
8 is not high enough.
1.
I've heard of the collector though.
Is it 1 or 12?
No, it's not active today.
No, it's not.
You have it to when you use it.
Yeah.
You have rerolls, right? You can use rerolls, guys. Don't forget.
I don't have any rerolls.
I'm not going to use my reroll for that.
I could be fair. I could let Dato roll. Let's see. Nope. Sounds like we're all gonna die.
Yeah, like, how do I like?
Well, it
how do
seems
I-
like
This seems so out of the way.
Wait,
This seems out of the way. This dungeon. They said that crystals were in the city. Why? Why? I don't know.
well, this is I don't know. I thought this was part of the city. I say those guys are like a king and another guy, and they're not trying to be part of Gnome Patrol.
Yeah.
And if they use something that like glued up the walls to get into that place, I got like a bad feeling about this, man.
500 bits coming in for Rob. A reroll from Andrew. Fam in the morning. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
I don't know, like
I agree. I don't think we should go this way.
All right, so shall we go where those two gentlemen came from? Who did you say it was a king?
He said it was like
It
the
was the
king,
king of Rhaegar, but why is he? They claim to be joining Gnome Patrol,
There's no
which
way.
seems unlikely.
Correct the case.
Like I was like on like a boat with him once, and
That
like
sounds lovely.
yeah, no, like he was like doesn't I don't think
Nope. Frozen. We got to get out of this tunnel. This is not helping. I don't think it's in this collector's dungeon. I think there's tons of gnomes above the surface running around fighting over crystals right now. That's what I think. So, yeah, I totally think we should go back to the surface. And, you know, well, he's up to something for sure. But, well, you know, when is he not, that guy?
It's the Scro Show with all of us.
Welcome back.
that's so true. Screw, you find the crystal while we were gone?
Nah,
Lazy.
but I think we should move out. We should go out towards the water.
Let's go towards the water.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys are standing there, all of a sudden, so you guys have been sitting just looking at us, watching, where it is. You're standing in front of that Khazad-dûm pit, and then you guys turn around, and all of a sudden you see the Mama Fratelli gnome right there, and they all have guns up, and they're all aiming at you. Like, I don't think you're going anywhere. I think you're all gonna help us get through a little dungeon.
What?
What? Why do you want to go through the dungeon?
Who are you?
Don't worry about where you're at, Missy. Get in there.
What? Why?
Are you trying to join Gnome Patrol?
You see them all. They kind of just walk a step towards. They're still about 10 feet away. It's like, we're gonna start wasting all of you one at a time, unless you all get in there now.
Are we caught up in an unrelated?
I don't know, but I
Thing?
don't like the bullets in my body.
Maybe we should just run.
Start
Anybody else want to run?
Oh, all right.
Well, we were thinking of go. All right, we'll go.
You don't have to be so rude.
Why are we going? Let's just
What?
run.
Choice is made for us, right?
There's nowhere to run to. They're in the doorway.
They're not in the doorway, but they are blocking your two entrances kind of way. There's about 6 of them in total. Her plus 5 others, and they're all like this.
There's 5.
Yeah.
Is it all right if I ask what you were looking for in here? Because we're looking for one very specific thing. Could we keep it?
She walks over to Dado, and she's like, "Let me tell you how this is gonna go down." And she goes, "Poof!" And Dado goes, "Whoa!"
Oh, Dato.
What?
And Dado falls into the pit.
What?
She murdered.
Oh,
And
no.
she takes the gun up. Go there, you're next. 3,
I'm
2,
going. I go.
go.
I already left.
Guess I'm moving. Briskly.
You hear Dado like screaming down the way down, and then you,
a bottomless pit. She pushed on that. Is it a bad pit? Like,
He's gone.
that
is
pit.
that the end of Dado? Is that what I don't understand?
No, not Dato.
This is the end of Rico.
Okay,
Let's
so
come back for him later.
does anyone resist from this point forward?
No, not right now.
No.
Okay, so you guys walk in, and you walk through the archways of the collector's dungeon, and it feels powerful and kind of scary, and something that you don't know if you're quite prepared for.
Oh gosh.
As you guys walk in, you see Olin is sitting there like playing with his hat, and you see King Bellamon is there, and he goes, "Daughter!" I mean, niece. Sorry. He goes, "Niece, there you are."
Oh, the gentleman from earlier.
She hugs. He goes, "Uncle, I did everything you said. Don't worry, we got everything locked down. No one knows what's going on. This is great. Let's just make it happen. And look, we got these little jerks. They can help us, go through the traps.
Traps?
I like it.
Your
Let's do
Majesty, Your Majesty, I'm Reggie, loyal subject of
No one
Rhaegar.
cares.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Start walking.
Did you say traps?
Start walking.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is there? All
Oh
right.
no.
I assume there's one direction. I go that way.
Yep, there's one direction.
Is there any sticks or anything on the ground?
Every time I look over at Dan, Dan's like,
What do we see?
start walking down the dungeon. You see that there are 2 torches, one on each side, and the torches light up as you start walking between them. You're immediately frightened, right? So as you're walking through, you see they're just lighting up, and you're looking around. Olin's like, hope they're supposed to do that. Shut up. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you in the first place. Sorry. They start walking down, and eventually, as you're going forward, you get to a cliff. And you hear water is somewhere below, and there's a lot of steam like coming up. In front of you is a wall only about 10 feet away, and apparently the water is kind of coming up, and you can walk down to a path down into water to the left, and a same thing onto the right. So the path just descends and then goes into some sort of water. As you remember, the water table is very high here still. It wasn't high as it was back in the day when all the other stuff happened, but the water has gone down a bit. So this brings you into that water again.
What would you like us to do now? Crazy, scary gun.
Get in the water, and you're going to try to find something very shiny for me. We wait here, you go through it, and when you come back, maybe we'll let you live. Maybe.
Something shiny?
Very shiny.
Is it a crystal?
Maybe.
Is it a coin?
Maybe.
Is it a pirate ship?
No.
Just checking.
I mean, if there is, I don't know one's there.
Is it a bejeweled dagger?
Fine, it's a coin.
That's all right. If we find
Take
any,
the coin, put it right in your pocket, and bring it back.
if we find any crystals down there, it's all right if we keep them.
Yes. No.
All right. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes.
We have to swim underwater?
I go down.
You're asking me in game. You asking him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Valid question in either way.
I couldn't tell. Yes. Yes. No. What are you gonna do? Go through the wall?
Is the water running? Like rushing like a river?
It's kind of moving. There is a tide, but there's not like there's no.
I go down to
Okay,
the water.
no current.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
Go left or right.
I will take the left path.
Okay. You go down to the left. He jumps into the water, and you start swimming. Immediately, you need to go under the water
This is too.
I need to go under the water.
because the rock is come to a point where like that's it. You need to go down underneath if you're gonna continue.
Oh, all right.
All right. I go with him.
Okay. You guys go to the left. Where do you go?
I go with them.
I'll go with them, I
What?
suppose.
You guys should try the other
Okay,
side.
we tried it. I'm just worried. I don't like this going on. I'm not really comfortable going in
All
underground
right, I'll go to the right.
in general, but I guess we have no choice.
Yo-yo.
All right, I'll go to the right with Yo-Yo.
I'll go to the right.
All right, if this then I'll go with them. I feel like he's a better swimmer. Maybe he can save me.
Okay.
I'll follow
So
you.
to
I'm
make
going to
it
drown.
swoosh.
Let's go.
to make it easier for audience, Scro, you went right,
Yes.
and come back to full shot here. Who went left? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just the 2 of you went right. Okay. So the left crew, you guys start swimming down. You're going through it. The water actually feels oddly kind of warm. Interesting music. You guys are swimming through. You're now going to roll endurance checks. This is your for your swim. I need to achieve just an 8. Because everybody's going to the left.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
What'd
you get?
Sounds
4.
Sounds like it wasn't an 8.
Do you have a reroll?
6 seconds for a reroll.
Wait.
6, 5,
Can I skill boost?
4. Yes. 3,
I have one.
It's just the street.
2.
Then did you reroll?
1.
I'll reroll.
If you're rolling.
And I add my 3 luck to that.
Yes.
So that's 4, 7. Okay. 8, 9.
Why'd you roll a 6? Oh, you roll a d6. You have a mastery?
In endurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can add luck to it? You said?
When you
Oh, I
reroll.
could
Your rerolls.
reroll. That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
I made it. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Okay, so what are you doing over here?
But
turmoil
that skill
over here.
boost is not on this new sheet. I'm just wondering how do I do it?
Skill mastery.
But if I don't have the endurance mastery,
Is skill mastery not on the sheet? Let me see.
skill mastery is on the sheet. That's the one now. I can just
That's
add.
it.
Okay.
Skill mastery you can add to any skill. You can, if it was like 4, you can add 4 mastery to any sort of
Okay.
skill.
Okay. Then I rolled a 9.
Okay, you're fine. Okay,
Are we losing a constitution point now?
for using endurance.
No. For doing the endurance check.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys swim down. You're under the water. You're fine. It's not that bad. It is a little warm, but it's fine. You guys go into the end of what you see, as far as you can go, and you realize on the end is that there is some sort of door with a giant wheel. On the other side, Yo-Yo and Galinda, you guys are making your way down to the right. Roll endurance check for your swimming.
Okay.
7. What did we need?
8.
11.
Oh, actually, you guys get a +2 from the fans. Don't forget.
Well, then you made it.
Oh,
You
there we
made
go.
it.
9.
13.
Okay. So you guys are fine. You guys go through the other side, and you get to the other side, and you see that there is a giant lever in the water, like a big pull-down lever, perhaps.
Shall we try and pull the lever, Yo-Yo?
We're underwater, right? I'm like, all right, I grab it and try to pull it.
I help him.
Okay, strength check. Just roll. No cost. Just roll the strength check.
Cool.
8. 10 with the 2.
19.
Okay, together. You see, so strong in this quest.
Jeez, Jack.
So you pull it. It starts moving. You're doing pretty good by yourself. He comes over and he goes. You see the wheel, and the door goes, opens up. Yeah, you just think that maybe the door opens when you get near it.
Yeah.
For you, you hear some sort of mechanism far away, but nothing happens. You're kind of disappointed.
I guess so. Is there any way to go forward anymore, or do we basically have to turn back?
So it's a dead end behind that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go back.
Okay. As you guys start swimming back, you notice that the water is actually lowering, and eventually it comes to the point where you just come up and you're getting out and you're walking there. When you get to the top, the water is already left, and you see where they went. There actually are like steps below that you can go down there and walk to it, and there's that door at the end. And whether they're there or not, we're gonna see. So when the door opened, you went through. You follow?
Yep.
Follow. When you guys get there, you see the door is open, and apparently
I'm gonna go through.
they've gone through. Okay, so you guys walk, and it goes down another hallway, and the same thing happens. Torches there, and they light up again. You can role play as you're walking through.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like
I don't like this at all.
me either, man. Are the Fratellis, the developments with us?
Developments. Are they with you? No, they're behind you somewhere.
Okay.
But they caught up, right?
Yeah, you guys start talking.
Yeah.
You're like kind of mulling around, and they catch up within.
Yeah. I don't just like be alive.
I can't help but wonder if we're off track a little bit too. I mean, it seems to me unlikely that every other team trying for Gnome Patrol.
Oh. Well, I agree with Rob. We're off track, I think. For sure. I don't think these guys are looking for the crystal. And I think this might be tough. This might cause us a loss.
So where do you go, Scro? Which way, left or?
Well, I'm gonna go. Well, I gotta go back to meet up with them. So Did they have a choice? Were they at a fork in the road? As I think it was. Yeah, at this point, I mean, gotta find this coin, even though that's not really our goal, and we shouldn't even be down here, as far as I'm concerned. So, not too many options with guns at our backs at this point. So we're gonna have to keep moving forward, I think, and find this coin for these guys, even though it's pretty terrible and really put us off track on our quest. So we're gonna have to get back on track somehow. I don't know. By the time we get out of this, I fear that most of those crystals will be found already and claimed. Me too? Am I out? Check. Oh, okay. It kicked all them out. Okay. They're on their way back. But I'm still here. So if anybody has suggestions, feel free to put them in the chat. But yeah, we got to find this coin. Don't die. That's very good. Thank you. I'll try not to. But this dungeon is no joke. We could easily all lose our lives down here. This is a very dangerous situation that we find ourselves in. Let me tell you. I think especially with guns at our back. Who are these people? So that's my plan, though, is try to get through this quickly without dying. Get back up to the surface. Got to get that. Dragon dung? Probably not. That's probably all been evaporated by now. I think the dragon. It seems like the dragon was here a long time ago. So, well, that's a good idea, Mr. R. I like that. If we find the coin, maybe we'll wish for the crystal. That's good. Yeah, very nice. And yeah, I'd be okay with that too. If we could find the coin and somehow keep it from them, that'd be good. We don't owe these people anything. They're awful. They came at us, pointed guns at us. It's come on. That's not how you play nice. I was thinking that too, actually. Just use the coin to wish to be in no control, but I don't know if that would work for all of us. So that's a good idea, though. Oh, good point. It might not, and who knows? Maybe it's not even that kind of a coin that they're looking for. So, we really don't know yet for sure. I mean, it could be, but if it's worthless, why are they looking for it? There's got to be something to this. Why does Bellamon want this? He's always scheming, that guy. And Olin, man, I can't stand these guys. They're really the worst. They really put, they just, they're terrible. Yes, I would like to do that. That'd be great. We got to find Dato. I really hope he's okay. That's crazy that we lost him down that hole. Let's see what Sony's saying. Coins that were imbued with. I wonder if that's what they're trying to complete the set. It's possible. Tell Arky about Bellamon. Tell Arky about Bellamon? What could I tell Arky about Bellamon? He knows him better than me. He's from Rhaegar. I'm not. Yo Fernie. He's not from Rhaegar. Hey,
How's the Scrow Show?
it's going.
It's the Scrow Show, the show with Scrow. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so where do we leave off?
I was saying something, and Turo said Rob's right. I agree with Rob, but I don't remember what I was saying.
You're getting off track. We're getting off track.
We're getting off track.
Oh, right. That you were like,
I'm starting to think this is not part of the whole challenge.
No, those people are very scary. But there could still be something down here.
I mean, like this.
What coin are they looking for? Aren't there lots of coins in the bars? Couldn't they just rob them?
Would that be common knowledge? But we think
The coin?
Be looking at the coin, collector's coin, like.
You don't know anything about the collector, so I would say no on the coin.
Oh, some magical coin or valuable coin, perhaps.
You gotta figure it from your voice.
I'm your little brother. I'll be
I
down
just
here
like
for a
talking
while.
like you. So
Every time I'm around somebody with a different accent, I just pick it up.
Yeah. You gotta figure, like, something behind like a big door like this with magical torches everywhere. It's gotta be pretty important. Right? They're doing a lot of stuff to go get it or make us go get it. It's probably pretty dangerous too.
Well, I guess we should keep going because if we go back with nothing, they're going to kill us.
Yeah. I don't like they already killed Dato. That stinks, man.
Poor Tato. They could have taken his crystal. That was shiny.
We're gonna have to go back and look for him.
Yeah, he fell down like a bottomless pit.
Wouldn't he be
Didn't we hear him?
with the living? Not that he was quite living, but wouldn't.
Yeah, he might be able to survive that. We're gonna have to go check for him. We're gonna have to go look.
All right, but first, I guess we should be looking for this coin.
Yeah. So
As you guys continue forward, the cave kind of ends off in this circular room, and this room actually has water kind of dripping down from above a little bit, just on the walls though, and it's trickling in either onto the floor or into these. The Goonies slide room, and you see like there's all these other ways, these offshoots for the water to travel down, and there's 5 different ways you can go.
There's 5 of us.
Should we each take?
I'll take that one. I run on the second slide from the left.
I'll take the middle, I guess.
I take the first one.
I'll take the next one, the fourth.
I guess that leaves you with 5.
I'm already gone.
All right.
Gone to my doom.
I'll check out the fifth one.
Okay, so number 1.
1.
You go down. You release. You start sliding down this whole thing, and it's definitely kind of crazy. And as you're going down, immediately you see that there is a gap in the slide everywhere, and you're gonna have to kind of make like a jump or get caught. Okay, it's called a crumbled in area. So what you're gonna do for me is roll an agility save.
An agility save.
Yep, and it's gonna be a 9.
Okay. +10 with a +2.
Okay, so it happens, and you really just move to the side and kind of like lift your body up, and you're small, obviously, so you don't weigh that much, and whatever water is in there is gushing you forward, and you kind of make the jump over, and you continue. Eventually, it goes down to the bottom, and throws you out into this large cavern where there's also filled with water, obviously, and you go right into the water, just like floating, and then swim on up. Who's number 2? Same thing. You go on down. Yours goes down, and it splits off into 2 different ways. You need to decide quickly. 3,
Left.
2. You choose the left.
Tubular.
You lean to the left. You go down all the way, and then throws you out. You go flying into the air, and then you land into the water, maybe like 50 or so feet away from him. Number 3, you go down the center one. Yours goes straight down. You come up, and when you land in the water, you come out, and you pass over a small, maybe like a 20-foot area of like sand, and it was like a little post, and there's a rope tied to it, and then a boat is right there, like a little like rowboat, and you land like right past that, but maybe like 10 feet away from where the boat is.
I swim towards the boat.
You swim towards the boat. Number 4.
Me.
Number 4, you go down. You have the same experience. It goes on for a while. Yours loops a kind of ragged all different ways. It's starting to crumble in the size, but not bad enough to be a problem. It leashes you out into the air. You fall into the water. And number 5, yours is just a weird flat dead end in the end, and you're not really sure what to do. I'm just kidding. You go down.
This is where you die.
Here's where I die. Welcome to the end game. So you go down, and you have a similar situation to the one where Dan had to go and to a jump.
All right.
So this is one of the ones that were in trouble. Go ahead. 18. So you just managed to kind of jump the gap. You go out, you fall into the water, and you're fine in the water. You guys are all looking in the center, and in the center you see a giant ship that is in its underground cavern.
Oh man!
It looks like it's been here pre the last campaign, and it's probably been here for a couple hundred years.
That's the one I swam towards, right?
No, you swam toward like a little rowboat. In the middle of this whole cavern, though, there's this giant ship. It looks like it's maybe from the beginning of the Celestial War. It just looks like incredibly ancient.
I turned around and swim towards that.
Okay, that's a lot further. So.
Oh, then I'll use the boat.
I go towards the big boat. I hope there's not like any robot pirates.
Okay, so guys, for everyone else who's swimming towards the boat, you're going right to the boat in the rowboat, has the oars and such. The rest of you have to make 3 checks. That's 3 endurance checks.
Row, row, row,
Three
you
endurance checks.
Yes, could be a problem for those of you that don't have a lot of constitution.
Yeah, when that gets to 0, how does that work?
You roll T12.
Okay.
Right.
And what is a check?
10.
10. Made the first one.
First one.
Oh,
Gosh.
Tom is re-rolling.
yeah, so I made the first one.
First check is away. They're swimming across.
They have to make an 8?
10.
God.
Merrily, merrily,
Um,
merrily, merrily.
Oh,
All right, let me re-roll.
just made it. I just
Funky Dog goes, hey, you
gonna-
guys.
I'm gonna trim. Okay, made the first one with an unnatural 20. Second one.
Yeah.
10.
Can I pick up anybody with my boat? No.
Third one. 16.
Okay.
I missed the second one.
I also missed the second one.
Okay, on the second one, you guys don't make any progress, and you start to kind of tread water and go down, and you have trouble staying afloat. Roll again. It's going to be a 10. If you fail, we're going to give you the next penalty.
Right. Okay.
Nope, missed.
Hold on. So I just want to check something before I continue to go.
Any rerolls? 6, 5, 4, 3,
Sorry, I don't have.
2. No rerolls for Dan. 1. Out.
Okay. Nope. Also fail.
Okay, so the two of you start treading water. You're seeing each other looking around as you're scrambling for help, and there's not much you can do. And you would be aware. You would not be aware of this, and Yo-Yo would not be aware of this. Yo-Yo, did you make it?
I did. I just barely made them. Yeah.
Okay, you're on the complete opposite side of the boat, so you're not aware of them. You are aware of them, but you are far away.
I'm far away from both of them,
Yes,
and they're not anywhere near each other.
they're pretty close to each other, and you're the next person. You're not another
So can
75, 100 feet over.
Try rowing really fast towards them?
Yeah, you can. Patreon reroll coming in for Dan. You can't use it now.
All right, who's that?
It's from
Thank you, Richard.
Richard. Okay, so you start making your way over. Just paddling. You move pretty quickly, so you can get over to somebody faster. Who was number 2? You were 2? Okay.
No,
so
I was 1.
you were 1. You were 2. Yeah. So Tom would be the first one you would see. You start going down. Roll 1d4 for your hit points. It's how many hit points you lose. Just drowning. And actually, you're going to lose that already for the first round also.
4.
1.
Okay. So one more round, you come on over. make another roll for 1d4.
2.
3.
Okay, you now reach Tom. The
Okay.
swoosh.
Get him in.
Okay, just give me a regular action roll. Give me an 8.
13.
Okay, so you pull him up. He's basically unconscious right now, and but after not much, just like trying to see what's going on, hitting him up like that, he coughs up the water and he seems to be okay.
Wake up!
As you're there, you see that Dan's character there is like kind of falling under and going
Grow
deeper.
towards him as well.
Okay, well, that's next round. I'm gonna give you a desperate check to kind of get going here. 17.
On.
Oh, you only have a 12.
It's on. That's an endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make a 17.
So you have to roll a 12.
Natural 12. Oh, 11.
Wait,
Okay.
but +2 with it? No, natural 12.
No, you have to roll a natural 12. Okay, so you start making your way over there to him. You take 1d4 damage. This could be a death here. You have to go to negative your health.
That's another 3, and I'm below 0 now.
So is he dead?
No.
And he's not dead, but he's getting
I'm
there.
unconscious.
Okay, you're paddling over. You're in no condition to do anything right now. You get the boat over there, and you see him down. He's not right there, though. He is down below, and he's probably about 20 feet down.
I guess I try and swim for him.
Jump out of the boat. Okay. You jump out of the boat. You start going down. Make an endurance check for your swim, and you're going to need. You're swimming underneath.
Which one is that?
Yellow.
Oh no, that stays in 2. So I'm using one of these.
Yes, and you use it. You add it. You add it first, then you subtract it. So whatever your higher number was, that's the number you have to use.
Hmm?
You add it first, then you subtract the point. You subtracted the point, and now you're going to add in your Constitution. What is your Constitution before you just did anything?
I had 0. I had nothing. I have 2 in the circle.
Right, that's your Constitution. So it was 2.
Yeah.
And then you just minus 1 off.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't minus it yet.
Okay.
Use it. You add your 2 Constitution.
Okay.
And then when we're done, you minus the 1 off.
Okay. So what do I need to roll?
You got to achieve a 10. So you need to roll an 8.
You get a
rolled
+2 from the
6.
fans
You
too.
rolled 6.
She rolled a 6.
I rolled a
that's it.
6.
That's good.
That's 8.
You have 2 for the
villains.
fans.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's also. Okay, so you're not doing great, but you're swimming down. You're at the point where you see him. He's there. Dan, you have to roll another 1d4. And Yo-Yo, you're on the boat. You're climbing up the boat right now, I imagine, to some degree.
The big one?
Yeah.
Cool.
3.
3 damage. You grab him. I
Mhm.
suppose you have to swim up. It's going to be, it was a 10 before. It's going to be a 12 to go up.
14. 16, 18.
Okay.
Well, oh wait, is now my Constitution's now out?
Well, your Constitution is now a 1, so you're only adding 1 now.
So
Okay.
that's
Well, I mean, it's still a
17.
14. I
You're-
still got him. Yeah.
We don't need to, yeah, we know you passed it. So you go up to the top. Dan, 1d4. You break the surface by the time end of his roll.
I got to re-roll that. Do I get anything lucky for a reroll?
Don't forget you have +2 from the fans.
Do
you have a lucky reroll?
I'm rolling 1d4
Oh, yeah, you have
for
luck.
my hit points.
You have your luck.
So how does that work with
You
this?
just add your luck.
Wow. You're
Am I
much
subtracting
lower.
my luck on a reroll?
Oh,
On a
interesting.
1d4?
I guess so. Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
What's your luck again?
3.
All right, so there you go. So it's a 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to roll. It should be.
Is it a minimum of
It
1?
should be 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're above the surface. He doesn't look good. He looks like he's turning blue. And you see him there. You're sitting up. You can act now. You can't do much though.
Can you at least help me get him into the? Can you help me get him into the boat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You bring him up into the boat. What-
CPR.
You have to make a final roll here.
Can I do CPR?
Hit points?
These are round by round actions. Yeah. So. Well, you don't have to roll. It's just a 1. Just minus
Oh.
1.
No. That was luck with a reroll.
Oh. Go ahead. Dan needs a reroll, guys, desperately.
All right. I'm out.
Dan, reroll from me.
All right, thank you.
So now it's a 1
It's a
automatically.
1. All right, yeah. There you go. Okay.
So I'm gonna try CPR.
Okay, so now you're gonna do. You're basically gonna do the same thing you did to Tom. Just rile him up. Give me a 10. Patreon reroll from Saren 4 coming in for Dan.
Thank you.
Would I have any knowledge about how to?
If you have render aid on your sheet.
I do have render 8 on my sheet.
Okay, and do you have enough points to use it?
No.
Then you do not. 500 bits coming in from Andrew also. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you,
That's
Andrew.
For Dan. That's for Dan also. Okay, so you need to roll a 10.
10
Okay.
with the fans +2.
Yep. Okay, so you're pushing down on him. All of a sudden, he starts coughing up all the water. And you're literally one. Are you one away from life?
Yeah.
From death?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So he's unconscious. He's breathing, though. But he doesn't come back to conscious state.
Okay. All right, he's breathing. Shall we go to the big boat?
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Can you help me paddle? Are you up to it?
Yeah.
Yo-Yo, you make your way up on the ship. You climb up as there's like a ladder hanging. And you climb on up. And on this ship, there is tons and tons of gold.
Wow.
And and where the captain would, right kind of where the ship's wheel would be, you see there's a chair. It's been moved there. It's kind of like a king's chair, like a throne. And it's sitting there. In the chair is a skeleton. And he has like the old eye patch, and he's got like the hat and all that stuff. And it's just sitting there.
One-eyed Willie
Go
Scott.
take a close look at him.
Okay. You go up to him. You investigate. Roll for your investigation.
Let's see. Can I investigate?
If you don't have a point, it's a D12.
I got 1 point. I'll use it. There we go. We got 14. Does that hit it?
Yes, 14's fine.
Cool.
You investigate the entire thing, and tell me the actions that you take during your investigation.
So I take a good look at him. Did you say he has an eye patch on?
Yes.
I look under the eye patch.
Under the eye patch, you see there's a coin sitting in the eye socket.
Yeah. No, I take that.
It has the same insignia of the door of when you guys came in, and then on the other side of the coin, there is another insignia.
Am I there too, or am I still climbing up the other side?
Oh, I totally forgot. So you climb. We'll say you climb up, and you're just looking for a way around, and you're seeing all the treasure and stuff. Scroll comes up at the same time, and he goes over to the captain, and you're just looking around the ship, just kind of investigating everything. Not investigating, you're looking around everything.
Maybe
So
for a crystal.
You two can role play right now, guys.
What have you got there?
Keep it quiet. And I found the coin. Look.
Oh, all right. That's the coin they were looking for. That's good.
I think it is, but let's keep it quiet.
But Bellamont, you think we should hide this from Bellamont? That we found the
No.
coin? They'll kill us.
Well, I don't know, but I'm not ready to tell him I have it yet.
All right. Well, let's look around, see what else we can find.
You guys make your way to the ship. You're there where the rope ladder is. What do you want to do?
I can tie off the boat to the rope ladder so that he can rest in there, and I'm going to climb up the ladder.
Okay.
Are you going to stay with him, or are you going to come up?
I think I'm gonna stay with him.
All right. Make sure the boat doesn't float away, please.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Jolly all.
Okay.
I go up.
You climb up. You see him at the time you come up. You peer over and you see one of your other gnome friend, Yo-Yo, is looking at her and he's taking something from the eye patch of a captain skeleton sitting in a chair, and you see Reggie looking around the ship.
Did you just pull out his eyeball?
Yeah. Come here. I'll show you.
All right.
3, that's fine.
So I found the coin. You keep it quiet. Okay? Keep it quiet. Because I'm not sure if we should tell them just yet. Okay?
We won't say a word.
They could just kill us if they take the coin from us. You know, they could just.
Damn
leave it
right, I'm gonna kill you all.
Yeah.
And you see the his niece is there, and you see apparently Bellaman and Olin are stay behind.
I don't know if you overheard what I was telling him, but I said we can't keep it secret about the coin. We need to tell you.
Shut up! She punches you in the face. Roll an attack for her. It is a 14.
Yes. That is
4 damage.
Ow!
You get a bloody nose. And they have all the gnomish guns on them. They're like, okay. Where is it? Where's the coin? I heard you talking about it.
Fine. Here it is. I found it.
Okay, so you hand over the coin?
Yeah.
Where are they standing compared to where we are? Are they like blocking the ladder I came up where the boat was?
No, they come up the ladder that Yo-Yo came up. So they're on the other side of the ship from you. So it's like you're there and then they're there on the other side.
Can I do something as I'm handing it to him?
Yeah.
I toss it overboard.
Okay, so you toss. You go to toss it, as they're gonna get a reaction on you to stop you. Let's see. It'll be a grapple. Give me a reflex save. Give me an agility save of 13.
Okay.
If you do that, you act faster than the grapple.
Ha! 15.
Okay, so you launch the coin. You throw the coin out, and she goes, "No, get it!" And you see all of her team run over, and they just dive over into the water and drop in. And she turns back to you, and you see she's like, "You're gonna pay for that." And she cocks the gun. She goes to cock the gun about to fire, and all of a sudden you hear, "Hey, you guys!"
Oh yes.
Jumps down from the mast, and it takes her and just like throws her away.
Dino! Hurrah!
Yes.
Hurrah!
And he grabs you and goes, "Let's get out of here."
All right.
So
All right.
He picks you up, and he goes over to. Are you fine to run? What are you doing?
Yeah. Whatever. Everyone's running. I run. Still have hit points. I'm good.
Okay. So you start running, and what are you doing? So he picks you up.
Yeah, he picked me up.
You're running like this, and he's just picking you up. So you're running in the air like it's helping, and then he goes over and he looks around. And he just jumps overboard and then drops you guys in the water, and he just goes sinks underneath.
Are we by the boat?
Yeah, you're near the boat.
Okay, I swim to the boat.
Okay, you swim to the boat. You see all the other guys are searching around, and in the water, you could see the glimmering coin. It's so bright, like a beacon. And it's just like somewhere in the water floating down like slowly. What do you want to do?
I don't want to. All right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Chrono1299. That is awesome.
I try it.
2,500 bits.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I first thing I'm gonna do is see if I can catch it with the oar and flip it out of the water.
Oh.
And that was a reroll for everybody, by the way, from the donation. Thank you.
very much.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, say it again.
He wants
First
to
thing
use the
I'm trying
oar.
to do is I'm gonna see if I can catch it with the oar.
It's much lower than that.
Okay.
If you jump in and swim down like another, kind of like similar to him, like another 20 feet, you can maybe take a shot at it. But they're all coming in from different sides trying to get it as well.
I look in the boat. Is there anything that can weigh me down?
Unconscious, no.
That's
No.
Hmm.
Sacrifice.
No, you don't think so.
All right. All right. I'm gonna try and just control my dive down. I'm not gonna swim down. I'm just gonna do like what else do you jump in and then you pull your hands over your head.
Right.
Just rock myself down as much as I can.
Okay, so you wouldn't go down that far. I would say you do it first. You probably drop by 6 feet, and then you're gonna start swimming towards it.
Yeah.
You start going down, and you see roll D6 for me, and roll D4 for me is in your favor. The lower you roll, the better. That's how many guys actually are spotting it and not like losing it. They know it's in the area.
2.
So 2 guys, two. This is the brothers, the sons of the niece, and they're getting closer to the coin. They see it. You're swimming up. Now your background is all about swimming, so I imagine you'd be pretty good at it. So give me. You don't have any points left though. You're exhausted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is dangerous what you're doing. Okay, D12, and just give me an 8 for here.
We didn't activate that ones or anything else, right?
No.
Then I'm going to use my reroll.
Don't forget your luck.
I know. Yeah. No, I still don't make it.
You swim down, and you're not drowning yet, but you're struggling, and you're realizing that you're not going to make it down there.
Right,
So you could turn it up and just go up. Give me a 4 just to rise back up.
Yeah, now I make it. That's right.
Okay. So you kind of go up, and you're exhausted.
That was not bright. Come back in here.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was trying to get it.
Okay, so you see one. I don't think they didn't get it. So you see one of them goes over, and they grab the coin, and then they start swimming upwards, like holding it and making their way up. And the
Let's get out of here while they're distracted.
Bellamon's niece is just on top, just like waiting for them to come back up.
I thought he threw her over.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she went over the side. Well, no, she comes back up at this time. So he throws her over. She makes her way back to the boat, comes back up, and all of the hedgeling, the henchmen are in the water trying to look for the coin.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So where is there like? Do I see a cave opening or something for us to get out in the boat?
You don't see a cave opening. At least right here, you don't.
So start like
And you
rowing around to the other side is like.
You start rowing around, looking around, and tell me more information.
Like we're all in the boat at this point, right?
You're in the boat, looking around, and the whole thing, you're in a giant cavern.
Does anybody see like an exit or something? Where can we row this to? How do we get out of here?
Do I see the water flowing in any direction?
Investigation.
No.
You're looking around, and you can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see, all of a sudden you see Dado. He's climbing up by the shore where the boat was, where you first got the little rowboat, and he climbs up. And he goes, "There is a way out, but it's under deep. It looks like the water is being sucked through."
Some of us won't be able to make it down there if we swim, though. Dato.
Hey, we're nowhere near him. Like we can't talk to him without everybody hearing, right?
Yeah, you could yell to him. That's it.
All right.
Shall we row over to him so we can speak with him
Yeah.
in a more
sure.
hushed tones?
Sure.
You guys take the oars. You make your way over to Dado, and you see all of them are getting together, and they're I guess getting on the boat, and they're all talking. They're celebrating the fact that they have the coin.
Hey, Dado, can you sink that boat?
How would I sink it?
Like, I don't know, shoot holes in it.
Oh, with my guns.
Dato, modulate thy tone.
Oh, with my guns.
I don't know. Like they're like bad, I think, and they probably shouldn't get something that seems to be, I don't know, pretty fancy and powerful, right?
That's the king's royal family. If they won't take it, we really just have to accept these sorts of things.
No,
I just
shoot
the
way the world works.
I just sitting there. You see the boat actually starts turning, and they're dropping the sails, and the boat is actually like turning and going another way.
They know a way out. Maybe we should follow them. Attach ourselves to the boat. Hold on.
They'll kill us, man.
They may not be
Wow.
able to see us. It's a big boat. It's just a small rowboat.
Right, we're going
that-
as stowaways, you see.
We'll just row behind them.
Yeah, why don't we just let them go and then we can just go behind them?
All right.
You don't have
Oh,
to, like,
you were talking about going on the ship? Are you crazy?
Well, I don't know if we'll be able to keep up with them. Maybe we'll get lost in these caverns.
We can
but-
always try. Let's try.
We'll give it a good shot.
Oh, right. Jolly-o,
all right.
grab an oar.
Well, Dado can't like come with us 'cause they'll sink the boat.
Data will have to go.
I could go through the way I found and make my way out there, and see you back at the town.
All right.
All right.
All right.
We'll meet
sounds
you back
good.
there, Dato.
If we don't
Be safe.
if we don't come back, you should like let people know what happened.
Yes. Also, look for crystals while you're swimming through there.
Oh yes, I did grab some stuff while I was up there on the ship. I'll keep holding on to them. See you in a bit. He goes flying down to the bottom.
Grab some stuff, he said.
I don't know. That'd be nice, but
All right, let's go.
All right.
Follow them as they go.
Bro.
Okay, so you guys are rowing forward towards the big towards the big galley that's going towards the wall, and you see them getting towards it, and they're getting closer and closer, and you're feeling like that it's going to be a problem soon. You guys are trying to catch up. You're actually moving pretty fast. They're just doing a lot of turning and slow moving. You're actually moving kind of faster than they are. So you're not catching up, but you cover half the distance before they even get to the point where they're very close to that carrot wall. What do you want to do?
all right. So if they crash that ship, like, what do you want to do? You want to like try and help them, or
No.
just get the thing?
Can't help them. They're trying to kill us.
I think we should get out of here.
They're not
Well,
like,
that's what we're trying to do. They might know a way out.
it's all right. So we'll follow them. I'm just, I don't know.
Once
No.
we're out in open water, we'll go separate ways. Don't want to be anywhere near them.
That's it.
I agree. Let's just see if we can get out of here.
You see the boat going close to the wall, and you see that the wall starts to move.
What?
And you see one of them is on the side of like the shoreline over there on the complete other side, doing something, and he makes his way like swimming into the boat and then catches back onto the boat. The boat goes into this area that's maybe like 150 feet in this large like circular area, and the gate or whatever this is starts to close back up, and immediately you see the water starts bubbling around them.
What?
Wicked.
What's that?
Bubbling. Does it seem like there's a creature under the water, a giant monster? Those kind of bubbles?
Roll insight check, and if you're successful, give me a 12, and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Insight. 19.
Okay, so there's no ceiling where they're going into, and you believe the water's going to rise in there once it closes. The pressure's going to build back up.
Oh, we should
Like it opens and the water comes
Yeah.
right back down, and it closes back up, the water's going to go right back up,
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
and you're far underground.
Yes.
I was just gonna bring it back up to like
The surface.
sailing levels.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Quick,
isn't it?
quick, quick.
Quickly.
Yes.
You guys start rowing fast, try to get there. Give me a strength check combined. You can add all your strengths together. If you total 30 with everybody who's able to row, then you will get there in time before the door closes. If you
Where's the
don't,
strength check?
just roll strength. D12.
7.
As long as you have 1 point in there,
19.
Oh,
8.
no. I have 0 points of strength.
you're very close already.
18.
4.
We got it.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are rowing hard, just like tiring yourself out. You're sweating, and you come to the point where you just make it through, and the thing's closing, and like you're just moving your way in, and then you get to it, and then immediately it closes, and then slowly the water just starts spinning up with it, and you guys start going to the top. It takes about like 10 minutes to get to the top, and then it immediately just the way the ship is facing is the way it goes, and they just sail the ship out. You guys make your way out, and you come back up. You kind of come back to 0, and you're just like, what is going on? And their ship goes out into the port. It's a little bit like slightly north of where Sunken City is, but not that far. And you guys come out in the rowboat, and you see Sunken City. So
Let's row back towards the city.
Yeah.
you can role play really fast. Go ahead.
Row back towards the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta like let Arky know. I mean, I guess we lost, the contest.
What?
But
Maybe there's still time or something.
Maybe this
You
will
need
help.
information now.
it's,
Well, let's see. Maybe we could still waylay one of the other groups as they're trying to come back with their crystal.
it's
What?
possible, but
What happened?
Oh, well, you were passed out there. You almost nearly drowned. And then we went onto the boat. We found the coin they were looking for, but they were very close behind us and stole it. And we were able to escape, and then we got out.
Oh, Dato's
Of the
alive.
cave.
Maybe Dato
Oh,
has
yes,
the crystal.
Dato's alive.
Dato's going to be
Oh.
the one to save us all.
Uh,
He must have found it.
He was
Yeah.
very, very gallant. He
What-
came in all, hey, you guys, and then threw that awful lady overboard.
Where is he?
He went out a different way.
He
Said
was
he-
not able to come into the rowboat. He would have sunk us, dear.
He said he'd meet us back in town. Maybe we should go to the tavern.
We should go. I think we should go and find Arky and
With
let
your
him know.
microphone.
I think that we should go find Arky and let him know, like, that bad stuff's happening in the city. Maybe this is the real test.
Well,
Think
they-
about that.
They have the coin?
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to get involved.
They're in that boat over there.
I mean, Arky and Bellamont have had lots of issues between them over the years. I don't know if we need to get in the middle of all that. We're just
Get in
looking
the-
for a
but-
crystal.
I mean, what did you expect to do once you were on Gnome Patrol?
You know,
This is it.
this is it. What? Telling Arky that my king is finding some coin below the city. That's got nothing to do with Gnome Patrol.
Well,
Oh,
I- you know,
I'm with you. I'm going to Arky.
I know he's your king and all and stuff, but he's like, hey,
Yeah.
Well, put me in a real tight spot.
you don't have to come and talk.
I want to go find Dato and get that crystal. You guys want to tell Arky you failed.
So why don't you look for Dato?
And we can look for the crystal.
Well, you go do that, and I'm gonna go.
Fine. I'm going to Smithy's. I'm going to Smithy's.
You guys bring the rowboat back into the port, and people see you like coming out of nowhere, like with a rowboat. They're like, "Where'd you come from?" And the other ship is just going out to sea, and you see it's actually heading like northwest. Okay. You guys make your way back to the port, and you see coming out of like one of the rocky areas is Dato, and he has like
Dato.
all,
Dato.
he has all seaweed on him and all those different things, and water's just
Dato.
pulling out of him. And he catches up with you guys, and you guys come off the boat, and you make your way to where in Sunken City?
I want to go to.
First, I want to ask Dato. What did you find? You said you found stuff. Did you find the crystal, Dato? Where is it?
I did drop most of the stuff on the way up. Unfortunately, there was a lot of water
What
pressure.
else? Is there a hatch or something on you? Where you keep
What are you
things?
grabbing?
Like a little door.
There's no little door inside of me.
If we knock, does something happen?
Oh, no. So you're saying
No,
was a crystal one of the things you dropped?
I don't remember dropping a crystal.
So you never found one?
I don't know what I found.
You don't know what you found?
Okay, so what do you still have on you?
It was in my hands.
Is there anything else in your hands? Or did you drop everything?
These are my hands.
All right,
There is nothing.
let's not get beat up about this. I think it's very.
All right, let's go to the town square like you originally suggested.
Yeah.
Now that we're above ground.
I'm going to Arky's shop. All right,
Let's
And
hang
you
out in
guys
front
can
of
do
shop.
what you
Where
wanna
were we supposed to
do.
bring the crystal when we found it? Did they specify?
No,
Who are you asking?
no, they didn't. And then the
You
letter.
asking Tony?
I'm asking Tony to do me a favor and tell me what he
Tony, could you just give us the answer? That would be great.
Remember that thing you said an hour and a half ago? Can you say it again?
Can you do me a solid? Help me out.
If I-
Okay, no, they didn't say where we have to bring the
If I
crystal.
roll a natural 20, can
So
you
we
just
don't
tell us the answer?
I got an idea. I've got an idea. We did it. We got all crystal. How'd the rest of y'all do? You're
Okay.
there.
we
Yeah,
have some
gnomes are walking out. They're
mechanisms.
like, no, we didn't make it.
No.
You've known him
Well, that's
the
a
longest.
shame.
Wait, how did you get? You got a crystal? All the crystals are passed in already.
What, they all been passed in? Oh, no, then maybe
Yeah,
this
they're
was
all
that.
Arkies right now.
Well, some of them could be fraudulent,
Oh, maybe.
I suppose. So where do they turn them in? Got to get there to have
At
this one.
Arkies workshop.
We're
That's where we gotta go.
down to Arky's workshop right now.
Yeah, bring it to there. He's giving out all the awards. I guess we're out.
Come on. I start sprinting.
Okay, so you sprint up the block.
I don't understand.
I've got a. Let's
Don't,
see.
what's the plan? What plan? Why are you gonna lie?
I don't know.
The
Just
plan
follow it.
is
We
to
see
somehow
the
up
plan.
the
There
plan.
is no plan. It's one idea and lots of guesswork.
The plan. The plan is to win the contest.
We lost already, man. We lost. We got kidnapped. forced at gunpoint to do something bad. And now we have to let the people
As
in
far
charge
as
of
I
this
know-
town.
Let's see what's happening. Let's just see what's
The ship is getting away.
Yeah.
Arky can go after them right now.
Oh, Arky's not going to care.
All right, I
probably
don't care
about
what
that
you say
shit.
anymore. And I just
Oh, well, I'm running first ahead of him.
all right.
So you both like running, trying to beat each other.
It's fun. You can do whatever you want.
You run to the Arky shop, and you see a bunch of different gnome patrols are there, and Brigands is like, congratulations. And you see they're actually cutting up like the crystal into like shards, you know, with some special device they have. And they're giving them all like the little chips, you know, that they might use for the future. And Arky's there, like celebrating, saying, like, you know, talking to everybody. But Brigands is the one that's kind of like controlling everything.
Has everyone handed in their crystals already?
I don't care.
Yeah, Brigands.
King Bellamont stole something from beneath the city. He kidnapped us.
Okay, now you're gonna jump over so no one gets confused. You can see how anxious Rob is right now. Go ahead, play Arky Finn.
Excuse me. We're in the middle of a ceremony here, sir. Kindly wait. We are doing gnome patrol.
I'm sorry, you guys haven't won. All the crystals are in.
No,
Yeah.
please listen to him.
It's far
Please
too
listen
late.
to him.
King Bellamont and his niece kidnapped us and took us beneath the city and stole something, and they're on a ship sailing away right now.
Yes, we were in some kind of collector's area because I recognized the sigil, and they had to steal some coin out of some guy's patched eye.
That's right.
Well,
We thought that was important.
Bellamont.
Yes.
I don't know what to say here, except for I don't know.
And where are they right now?
They're in a boat.
Yes, they were
sailing
on
away.
some sort of pirate ship or whatever it was.
All right.
Jinty walks up. Everyone, calm down, Arky. I know you want to zoom off into the adventure. Relax, Arky. Relax.
There was a king and there was a
So as
dwarf with a hat.
so as you all
Yes, he was doing this a lot.
as most of you may know, and I know a lot of you were in the dark today. So
Hat.
what?
Olin. This is all happening again. This is our chance, Jinty. This is our chance to make things right. Everybody to the harbor.
Relax. We gotta settle this. If he's on a ship, you move so much faster than him. So relax.
No, then move quickly now.
Everyone.
We don't know what direction
I
they're
am the
going.
mayor of Sunken City. I'm telling everyone to chillax.
Oh, he's the other fellow that was down. No, don't listen to him. He was the other fellow. Wasn't he the other fellow down there?
that's
No, different person. I'm crazy. It's all right. Go ahead, keep
That was a
going.
dwarf with a top hat. This is a gnome.
Well then.
Okay. So we have what's happening here is I know a lot of you didn't know what's going on. It's a little secret, and we put you into it to see how you would handle it. But today was a big day. Corny, if you would walk up.
Hello. Yes.
So Corny, the other rival, comes up. He goes, so today was a surprise competition, and we were trying to see who was going to get the most crystals. So I put 7 crystals out for each group to find and to see who was going to find them. But, as we all know, Corny's teams and Arky's teams all came back, and the last ones came at the same time. So we have a tie. So it looks like the competition goes on to see who's going to have the gnome patrol of the city.
What are you talking about, Jinty? Bellamont stole a collector's coin from the city.
Why are you talking about Bella? We're talking about the gnome patrol competition.
Arky, that's not important. What's important is gnome patrol and protecting this fair city. It's your dream, isn't it? You wouldn't want to throw that away for venturing out into the world again, would
We're
you?
trying to get Sunken City on track. We need no new gnome patrol, and it's important. We have lots of gnomes that are looking to us to lead the way.
Now Jinty suddenly, if everyone remembers, when Gnome Patrol was originally pitched, Jinty was not in favor of it. Now he's Mr. Gnome Patrol.
I give it one day before he leaves.
Listen, we have a tie that we need to settle right now. Otherwise, we don't know what to do. We have to move on.
Well,
So-
we were not given a proper chance.
So you guys, you say you didn't get a proper chance, but unfortunately, if you didn't get a crystal, you didn't get a crystal. You went somewhere else.
We were kidnapped.
You see Dado. Dado's like this. He's like water gushing out of him. He's like, every time he says, "Look at him. Are you all right there?" There is something in my head.
Dato, come here. I shall help you.
He puts his head near you. He opens his mouth.
Clunk, clunk.
All of a sudden, you see a crystal pops out. All right. I must have swallowed that on the way up.
See, I told you, I knew it was inside of him.
So he goes, well, I guess this kind of counts. And he gives it over to...
wouldn't he have coughed it up into my hand?
Yes.
Cordy's taking it.
No.
Wouldn't he have...
Cordy.
Tony.
I'm going to give it to the person who knows Goonies the best.
Ooh.
Oh, mouth.
In the room. Why is this so difficult?
Martha Plimpton.
I'm gonna hand it to you. There you go.
There you go.
Wait, but wouldn't he have coughed it into my hand when I came over and was like this?
All right.
He does, but I've already taken it out of your hand and moved it
Our
along.
group found it. We did it all. Not only did we find the crystal, but we solved the mystery of Bellamon, Arky. We did it.
Okay, so Arky turns around towards Jinty and says, "I have the crystal." And Jinty says, "He goes, okay." He goes, "It looks like we go another day." And he rips up the contract. This competition's going on. Who is going to be the main Gnome Patrol to win right now? It's either Corny's groups or it's going to be Arky's groups. And I'm so excited to see who's going to win.
So now we all get a piece of the crystal?
What's up your role playing today, guys? It's like so bad. Come on, guys. Stay with me.
Now do we all get pieces of the crystal?
Yes. Yeah, don't worry. You'll get your crystal. Looks like you're getting through, so you're on. That means there's only 8 teams left, a part of Arky, and then whatever teams that Cordy has.
I like shiny things.
Great.
Yay!
Well, we'll cut your crystal. Once you get out of here, there's too many gnomes in this shop, and I don't know, go relax in Smithy's Tavern or something. Okay, so you guys leave or stay? What do you want to do?
I guess leave.
We leave, so we succeeded. Oh, so we succeeded, I guess.
Good job.
Well done, everybody.
Hip hip.
Dado.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like I thought that was like more serious.
Yeah, why does nobody seem to care?
I guess maybe it wasn't that important.
I mean, Arky thought it was important.
So on your way out, as you're saying that, you hear argument coming from inside, and now the gnomes are all clearing out, and apparently there has to be some serious talk. Do you want to listen?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can have the conversation. So Jinty turns to you, and when everybody leaves, and he's like, "Listen, we don't want to talk about all this private stuff amongst everyone else. You want to keep it in. You don't want to worry everybody. So we're in the middle of an awards thing. For Gnome Patrol, it's all about the spirit of the community. So if you're gonna go get Bellamon and follow him, go ahead, go now. But we have Gnome Patrol tomorrow too. So
Wow. First off, it's important that the community knows just how bad Bellamon is. I've always
we
made
don't
that.
know anything yet.
We know he sailed away under suspicious circumstances.
But we have to prove it. We have to find
and we are.
out.
And let me tell you, that's going to be the first job of the new Gnome Patrol, and I will personally lead them right to Bellamon's doorstep. And then say, "What did you have on that boat?"
You see Briggins is like going towards his armor. He's putting on his stuff. Boss, you want to go get him? Are we going?
He stole a coin.
Look at him going into hold mode. You see, Rob's like actively turned to stone. Hold.
Decision making.
But Torius jumps in. I got you.
Don't do it.
Don't hold without me. Wait. I'm waiting. Are you waiting? I'm waiting.
When
Okay,
I don't
wait.
hold, it causes problems too.
What are we doing?
All right. Well, we don't want to miss the competition tomorrow. We have to.
Oh, here we go. All
Okay, we have to make sure.
Look at that.
Okay, first off, we have to make sure to protect it. Now that Corny is involved in this, all right, frankly, the whole competition is suspect in my opinion. Bellamon, Corny, all of them. We know what happened with the Collector's Challenge. So I must stay here and give my approval to any sort of gnome patrol
I'm
competition because it would be illegitimate without.
Brigand says, I'm running everything and trading everybody, though. So either we go now and come back, or we let it go, or we don't come back into the gnome patrol.
I just have one concern.
Right now, out of game, before you give me that one concern, I'm going to give you something juicy. So delicious. Here it comes. If you decide to chase Bellaman with Brigand's help, then we're going to play it next week. And you have the firepower, obviously, to do it and take it. And it's probably going to go very well for you, right? They're all gnomes with guns. You could defeat barely. We've seen you fight gnomes with guns, but this time you can do it. And if you leave, that means you're leaving Corny.
It'll be fine.
And that'd be fine. So Ross Taro has a big decision to make right now.
There's a collector's coin on that boat. If you win.
There's a collector's coin on that boat.
You get a collector's coin, and it's got another insignia on it, man.
Mistar says, "Go right now." Pumpkins calls you to Tony Stark of Gnomes. Phantom Morning Andrew says, "Yes, please."
I look. Swoosh came in to hope you would think you would react. This is people.
A long time ago, my old companions.
He's monologuing.
All received the coin from the collector. But one of the Blackwater bandits never did. Me. Now we remedy that. Brigands, let's go.
Yay!
He runs the door. Shh, you guys are out there listening. All of a sudden they come. They break open the door. And you see Brigands goes like this. And his suit goes shoots up into the air. You run out. You see Arky in this like shining awesome suit. And they fly up into the sky. And then Corny walks out. And you can roleplay Corny.
Magnificent.
Oh, it's like Corny across the street who's been listening in earshot. What do you do?
Magnificent. Did you see?
Ginty walks out just like watching
a shiny suit.
I walk over and I talk to Ginty, but loud enough for all of them to hear. There's Arky again, running off instead of caring about this place, this city. It's a shame, really, Ginty. He's not going to come back in time for tomorrow's contest.
I think that what he's doing is more important, rude fellows.
I think what you did today, all of you, really, really impressive. You were kidnapped by someone far more powerful than you, and you didn't shrink from that responsibility. You fought against them, and you came and you let us know that there was a danger to this city. What you did was really admirable. I want you to know that, I want you to know that you impressed me. That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. You are nice. I really like you.
Well, I like you too.
Thank you.
Would you like to come inside?
Sure.
All of you, welcome to my shop.
Okay.
Who walks in the shop?
Me.
I guess I do. I have no reason not to.
Where do you go? Do you go into the shop or no?
I have no reason to hate this man.
Yeah, I go in the shop.
And that is where we end this episode. Wonderful. So wonderful.
So fun.
So fun. Guys, how did you like that Goonies style adventure, which followed the movie pretty closely? And a lot of fun. And Rob, oh my God, Rob went after his arch nemesis. So he couldn't resist. And there it is, guys. Guys, we're gonna do another fast talk. It's gonna be like a 10-minute talk or less. So we're gonna go out for 1 minute and come back and do the talk, and then we're out of here. And we're gonna go over this interesting episode. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll see you in literally 60 seconds. Welcome back, guys. We are joined by our Patreon fans, and we're here with some of the crew right now. Some of the rest of our crew are coming back in, and we're going to do a very quick talk. Fans on Patreon, how you doing?
Good.
Awesome. So,
Pretty good.
I'm going to let you guys take it off right now. How'd you like this episode, The Goonies?
It was fun. I thought it was great. I was a little bit concerned that Delinda grabbed that crystal with her hand and it didn't immediately absorb. But other than that, I thought it was good, Tony. You did a good job with this one.
That was a lot of fun. So let's go over to Rob right now. What is going on? Why did I call this episode The Goonies? Can you figure it out? Yes. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you muted. Hold on.
It was like the Goonies.
Scroll, you still with us or no?
I am here.
Okay.
It was like the movie The Goonies.
Oh, you noticed?
I did. You had a group of people, inexperienced adventurers, if you will, looking for something, and also you had a group of unpleasant people also following them and looking for them. And Dado said, "Hey, you guys," at the end.
So you
had a pirate ship.
Okay, so stop there. You had four chimes. I'm gonna give you 2 experience points for every chime you make. That's 8 experience points total for you guys. Any other chimes you can make that were Goonies.
The slide.
5. You have to 10 now.
Pirate ship.
Captain, the skeleton captain.
Oh, the secret passageway in the basement.
Skeleton captain, yes. The what?
The secret passageway.
Passage to the basement of a restaurant.
The goons?
Right, he said that. He got that already though.
Oh, the car when they were driving in, like it was like the
The
beginning.
car chase in the beginning. I did the music to it. Dun, dun, dun.
That was how many experiences?
2 for each one. You get right.
That was 2 XP, you said?
2 XP for every one you get. It's a chime.
Got it.
Fans, you can play 2. Anything else you get?
Hey, you guys.
He said, "Hey, you guys," right?
The fact that she had the 2 sons.
The goons. Yeah, same thing. What else? Anything else?
The pirate ship?
Nope. Whole thing's ever said. Ripped up the contract at the end.
Oh,
He was on contract to Cordy. So many parallels, guys. See?
Oh,
And then
the fact of finding the thing at the last second.
yes, Dado had it. Instead of the
Yes.
the house.
I would just say that Dado is another there's a Data in the Goonies too.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll give you 2 points for that. That's pretty good.
I'll take it.
The truffle shuffle.
Oh, the truffle shuffle.
There you go. No, that's 2. I'll give you 4 for that because he did it twice. And that might be all of them. I mean, there was no piano.
There's a piano.
No piano, but I think we chimed pretty much everything else.
Yeah. I give you the piano and the riddles.
Right.
There you go.
I cannot believe that.
That was
I
fun.
wrote that riddle weeks ago.
That's funny. Yeah, it lines up.
Yeah.
So this was a fun episode, guys. We're gonna go through it really, really quickly. How do you like? It's the first time you're meeting Dado. How do you like Dado?
Dado's a lot of fun. I think he's a very interesting character. Like I don't know. I don't know what to think of. He's a lot of fun. I like that he's kind of like simple but helpful.
Yeah, he's just trying to do his part and see whatever he can do. So in the inning, in the beginning, we gave you guys the personality skills, which I imagine some people are curious about. How did you like the personality of adding the different melee combat and how your character kind of pans out? Did it make you feel like you have a customized grasp of your character?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit in the show, like when we were picking them. Like I really tried to picture how the character as I did pictured in the first episode, like how would he fight? Like what would his style be? What would he be thinking about? And I think that someone who really doesn't think about a lot would be like just kind of a strike as much as possible thing.
Right.
Like just hit it until he falls down, kind of a vibe. So yeah, I like that. I like I like how that then played into like your luck and how instinctual you are. You know?
Right. Did the luck feel like that? It was. Well, actually, how did you enjoy the luck feature?
I love the fact that a reroll has a built-in bonus to it. I think that's
cool. I wonder if the luck is just kind of random though, and almost who has high luck, who has low luck. Like I see where you were going with it, but I wonder if it.
Well, it's not random.
I feel
because
bad for people then who have low luck if they picked other things. I had a 3, which is
I mean, it's up to you to be strategic in what you want. You're either focused of mind of one idea, or you're diversified. But if you're diversified, you're not going to get those synergy bonuses.
All right.
So that's what kind of bears down to. Let's talk about the Dragon's Cave. So Ember, you guys were in the cave. What was the wall that you guys were checking? Do you remember? 10 experience points if the person remembers. And by the way, that's 10% of a level. That's a lot.
Would I know that?
If you got it, yeah, you might know. 100%.
Any other fans that answer that one?
I had ideas, but I wasn't 100%.
Would you say Mistar? You said to the dark. Say it again.
No, are the fans allowed to answer that one?
Yes.
Okay, then it's the secret room that they went into, which was below Jinty's, below the mayor's manor, where they had books and other stuff. And
that's where it goes to. Right.
Wexel.
It's a portal. And
Yeah,
Wexel
room.
Wexel and Olin were using it when they were working together.
Right.
And you guys traveling through. Maybe you got teleported to the necromancer because the necromancer was piping into old portals and things like that. So that's why it was magical and there's no way you can open it. So you guys were just finding an old magic portal that you can't open. I
thought maybe you were getting Lord of the Rings and Goonies confused, and that we were supposed to go melon, and the door would open.
For real?
No, I didn't. But I didn't really think that. But that'd be funny
He's thinking it now.
if that's.
I'm like speak Fred and Enter, obviously, guys. Goonies.
Right. I was like, he's getting his movies all mixed up. This
Speak
is Lord of
Goonies
the
and
Rings.
Enter. So you guys, it's funny. Did you think you were off kilter by going into the dungeon, the collector's dungeon?
I mean, I thought it would be not a great for us.
I did think that there was a that you were going to basically you have 2 paths for us in this episode. That like one, you knew like you had picked 7 spots that there would be crystals, and if you went to one of those things, you'd find it, and that would be the session.
Yep.
Or you had option 2, which is you're going to get sidetracked to this larger quest, and that I did think that it would just be like, okay, well then that's it. You're going to do this other thing, but you're not part of the contest anymore. So I didn't think that. I thought once we got waylaid, like that was it. Like we were done. If we didn't see a crystal like right away, like I was like, oh, maybe we'll find one. And I'm like, oh no, I thought we were done.
What's funny is that you guys went towards like where I hoped you would go, and you like literally we broke down the doors. We went into the furthest reaches of it, and then once you got there, the Fratelli mob was after you. So like you were going in. So that was a lot of fun. The other ways it would have been hidden is it's in Steel Magnolias. There was one in
the vault.
There was one in an Archie shop nearby. There was one in the vault, 100%. There was one in the vault. The warehouses I mentioned to you where they were in the pier. And there was one actually in the mine area the other way that you would have went, which was not behind a very locked and barred up door.
So I will say this. We went in and we went to the right. And that's why my character is going to always choose left from now on. I don't know if you noticed that. Like every time you did, I was like left. I'm going left. I'm going left. I'm like, because it's like we went to the right, and that was the wrong idea. And like that's just like built into his brain now.
That was crazy. How do your characters feel after running this mission and after like surviving through? Obviously, you weren't successful, but you weren't really a failure. Where do you guys stand? It might be interesting for the fans to know that.
My character?
Well, Dan or character, your choice.
Yeah,
How do you want to answer
he
it?
feels like he's in way over his head. Like we got in way over our heads this time. Like we were doing what we
thought was right.
He definitely did what he wanted to do, but he was like, okay, this is way out of my league.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of gnome control though? Like getting in way over your head?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Right.
I think everyone's kind of enjoying the adventure.
Right, enjoying the adventure of the chaoticness. Think of the end of episode 1 and think of the end of episode 2. They're both just like wild, just trying to hold on to what's happening. So it's I guess it is in the Gnome Patrol thing, but absolutely your character, especially your character's demeanor, he hates the competition, and meanwhile you feel like you're in over your head. Where do you feel right now? Like where are you at?
I don't know. Like the last week he would have walked right into Corny's shop. If Corny was showing an interest in, like, hey, like, I recognize your bravery.
And this week you walked in the Corny shop.
But, yeah, after everything that happened, he very, very, very reluctantly went into Corny's shop. because of the way everything happened.
Why reluctantly into Corny shot? What does Corny have to do with that?
Because
I feel like I don't want to hear this because I don't want to like. Well, all right, no, I'm locked into what Corey's going to be saying to you now.
because the way everything unfolded, like obviously Arky is seeing either that Bellamont is going to be a threat with his coin or whatever. Like we have a grudge and he took a coin from my city and I'm not going to let him get away with it. So like Swoosh and my character, we were both kind of like on the wavelength of something is happening here that's way more important than this competition. And like for whatever reason, Arky recognized that, went off, and chased down that coin.
Right.
Corny is only trying to take advantage of the situation.
So your character recognized that?
Yeah. I mean, he's hearing everything that Corny said to Ginty. Like he's totally downplaying what Arky is doing.
So your character, I guess, is pretty up on like the semantics or the I guess the feel of conversation where they feel like. So you feel like you have great insight to what's going on.
I mean, I listened to the conversations.
It's interesting.
So
I feel like Galinda was like just super naive about what was going on, and she was just like, "All right, we'll go and do this." And she was like, "Oh, adventure! Oh, I saved somebody's life!" It's like, "Oh, this is great."
You pretty much word data. You know, you don't have the contraptions, but you have like the same like yeah, guys, I got it. Let's go.
Yeah, well, you saved their bacon a couple of times today. Jeez.
Well, she's like, young, and she's got like not a lot of knowledge at all, so she's like, "All right, we'll do this. It's fun, cool."
Yeah, I asked her to be part of the show today because Damien was is virtual today, and thank God I asked her, right? Because who was going to get you in that boat? Later. Damien, tell us your thoughts about this episode. You played Botorius a few times, and you also obviously you played Yo-Yo and just to kind of hold things down. Yo-Yo had a much easier time than Botorius did.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was great to have Melissa with us today. She did a great job, and it was a classic adventures. The Goonies. It was like just the right amount of flavor. I thought of that. We had enough elements.
Flavor of Gnome and Goonie.
Yeah, it was just great. It was excellent.
Sorry. So yeah, that was it was definitely an interesting adventure. It was fun to watch. I had a question I want to ask you guys. Fans, anything you want to ask everybody here? That's a no. So this was episode 2. This was episode 2. Where do you think it's going from here? Short answers only.
Can I chime in, Tony?
Yeah, sure.
I felt this episode was going to be the last one of the season. The way the crew was about to be dropping like flies during the whole boat episode when the first one went down was Dan.
Yeah, that got rough.
I thought I was gone. I thought I was dead.
I thought we had a death. I was like coming to terms with myself, like bringing myself to it. Like, okay, it's going to be a death. Here we go. But no, you literally came down to the luck saved your life. Like dang, like luck system.
And yeah, but it was also when my constitution went down to 0, so I had to switch from a 20 to a 12. Yeah, that screwed me too.
Right. It's good because you got a full helping of using the system and how effective it is and what you should or shouldn't do probably. Fun fact, this dungeon was created in part. I changed something. If you want to really know, I changed like 2 parts out of the 4 parts of it to make it fit to Goonies. But it was always based around water and it had those aspects to it. But this dungeon was a first level dungeon placed in the beginning for the possibility that you would go into that collector's dungeon. And I thought it would be irresistible. You guys are like, no, we're not going in there.
We're so afraid.
We're not going in there. And then we revisited it because you guys almost went in. You actually walked into the beginning of it when you went back under the city with Volt and all the water filled up everywhere, and you guys almost were going to the dungeon. Then you were like, wait, what are we doing? We always get off track. We run into these dungeons. We're not doing that. We're going back up, and you're like, okay, let's go. And then all the heroes left, went back up, and I was like, they're not going into this dungeon. So here it is. But now we wrap around Gnome Patrol, pretty much zero level characters, and that's the level it was. It's the same thing pretty much. So that it worked out perfectly that you guys finally got to go through this collector's dungeon. So it was satisfying for me to finally have it run. It was the funny. It's just odd that the easiest and first made dungeon is the last one you run in 146 episodes. Wow. By the way, that's how many episodes there are. 146 episodes. We're 4 episodes away from 150.
Wow. Awesome.
Wow.
That's gonna be wild. Yeah. So guys, as you know, every single episode is another 80s theme. It is another 80s TV show or memory from our past, and that's what they are. The first one being The Next Generation, and obviously this one, it was the Goonies. Yes?
I have a problem. When
you're pointing to Rob.
Yeah, I'm pointing to Rob. When you had the crystal and you said, I'm going to hand it to the biggest Goonies fan in the room, you handed it to Rob pretty quickly, and you accepted it pretty quickly.
I did not hand it quickly. I was actually looking at Tom because I thought Tom would be the most confident one. I wanted Tom to get it and say we have it and be the father and rip up the contract. I wanted somebody to rip up the contract for me, but no one did. So Jinty did it. It still worked out because Jinty was kind of like the father who's not in the story. So actually, maybe that was the right answer to do. But I wanted somebody to take it, but in that moment, Galinda just asked. Well, not Galinda. Melissa just asked me, "Are we chopping up the crystals now?" And I was like, "We're in a big moment right now. We're in a big moment that no one can recognize."
Sorry,
you guys need to catch up on your 80s.
So
I will defend my Goonies fandom.
I'm not a huge Goonies fan, but I said at the moment I just went. He said, "Who's the biggest Goonie fan?" I said, "Martha Plimpton," proving my Goonies knowledge.
Okay,
that's your Goonies knowledge that Martha Plimpton was in the movie.
Yes.
What character did she play?
She's she's the other girl.
The other girl, Steph. Her name is Steph.
She's the one that
goes mouse.
Wow, I think Dan's got it there.
Ended up liking her at the end. Sort of. They kind of they're antagonistic early in the movie, but they grow closer over the course of the film.
We have 2 minutes left, guys, and then we're gonna end this up. Let's end it on the note of Arky Fint.
You know, can't just leave Arky alone.
I know. I didn't know. We're in a Sunken City. Arky is leading this thing. You are in the center of it. Conflict.
And now, once again, I have to wait a week. I have a plan where I'm flying at a boat.
What's your plan? Is it one idea and then wing the rest?
Once again, I'm flying at a boat, and I'm like, okay, I got to think of something to do. I guess I can't just sink Belmont's ship and leave him in the bottom of the ocean.
Next week, we're going to have that encounter. It's gonna
and
be
the coin's going to go down there with him? I'll have to board the ship. I dare Belmont to stop me.
How excited are you for next week?
I'm excited on multiple levels.
Excited to play the story. Excited to watch Arky trying to do the same things.
I'm excited that Corny knows he's gonna do something just like Corny's whole thing is like he doesn't even have to. Corny doesn't have to win. He knows if he just pressures Arky enough, Arky will do something to like take himself out of the situation.
Was it a hard decision for you to go after Belmont and leave Corny?
Yes, because it was kind of like. I'm worried what's going to happen when I leave. Gnome Patrol could be. Jinty seems to be like an idiot here. He doesn't realize what's happening right under his nose.
No, Jinty wants you to take care of it, but Jinty is a mayor. Like, what are you doing? You're saying everything in front of all these like wide-eyed gnomes that are coming in here. They just won a competition. He wants them to leave the room and then handle your business. Not go on a tirade about how the king of a nation of half of the gnomes in the room is doing the same shit.
What Arky is saying is that these sorts of tirades are Gnome Patrol business.
He's trying to
this is what it's all about.
Nightmare.
This is what it's all about. That's Gnome Patrol.
Yeah, but no.
You don't see that like Rhaegar and gnomes are right in front of you?
Arky makes a wild speech and then we all fly off. That's Gnome Patrol.
Yeah,
they saw it in action.
That by the way, is going to be the mostly of what Corny is talking to you guys about.
Right? You want to have Corny and his what does Corny's Gnome Patrol do? Oh, probably nothing.
So next week we
sit around.
Welcome to Gnome Depot.
Gnome Depot.
No. So Corny's going to be like basically saying like that is not effective leadership.
Oh. Wait till I get back to the Sunken City.
Which is this is something that he said from the get-go. Like you get ahead of yourself. Like you have no plan.
There's no reason for the two of you to have gone. You left nobody in charge. Now we're going to have a competition tomorrow. If something goes wrong, which it will, when something goes to the score, like when something goes wrong, now all of the gnomes that were going to be competing for Arky can't compete. And that's not fair to you guys.
No, when everything goes wrong, everyone will know it was Corny and Jinty's fault. And Arky's gnome patrol.
So now Jinty's your enemy? Jinty's been your most steadfast.
I feel like Jinty's getting a little. He's trying to like finding his own voice a little bit, and I'm not.
He's the mayor. How dare he? How dare the mayor of Sunken City have a voice?
He's finding his own voice.
No individual thoughts for anyone.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I'm not thrilled about it. He's finding it in the wrong way. Okay, I so want him to find his voice.
What
I would
did he
love
do?
it.
What that was wrong?
I would like him to be a little more supportive of Arky and agree with the things Arky is saying.
He's only allowed to have his own opinion when it agrees with Arky's.
That's what it sounds like.
I want him to come to these conclusions on his own. That Arky is right. Not don't want him just parroting Arky.
I mean, it sounds like the same thing.
I always look at Tom for some sort of support, and he never gives it to me. I feel like if I had Brooke next to me, normally she would be here, and Brooke would be like, yeah, she
Tom,
gets it.
have you not learned? If you don't agree with Rob, you're wrong.
Oh, like literally, the other character I play in this quest is somebody who thinks fundamentally,
right? But
you have the wrong idea about how to go about business.
Right, but that's just the character you're role playing.
Yeah, of course,
Obviously,
of course.
Tom Kokoza is a big fan of Arky's
I'm a
methods.
huge fan of Arky.
He agrees that Arky's methods.
I think everyone's a huge fan of Arky at this point.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
It's a very turning into a stress. Now Arky's got to fly out to the middle of the ocean, take care of Belleville, and fly back to the Sunken City.
Stressful.
I know God knows what's going to happen by the end of next episode in the Sunken City.
It's stressful. Well, so next week we're going to see that conversation and that event that goes down over the water. I'm so excited to see Tom just kissing the air.
Chef's kiss, baby.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be beautiful. And
This
then
is why you guys, why'd you have to run and tell Arky at all?
Oh, is that why you were trying to stop me? Because you didn't want Arky to
Not
know?
even, it was just, forget about it. Like, it's not
He's just
our
like,
business.
"God, now you gave Arky a decision
That wasn't
to make.
even my primary motive, but it's all kind of tied together. That's not our business. Some can collect those coins and Bellamont. What does this have to do with us? And all you've succeeded in doing is riling up Arky and letting this Corny have some sort of, I don't know, his manipulative ways gaining more steam.
He literally was just like, hey, guys, I think you did a good job. Do you want to come inside? I don't trust him.
Well, Danfield doesn't trust him either.
Well,
Dan is, yeah, Dan's
I feel it's a different. I feel like Dan doesn't trust him for Dan's character's reasons, and Rob doesn't trust him
that's the thing.
because Rob doesn't like
Reggie. I'm like, I have to go into the store because Reggie doesn't hate
Right,
Corny
like-
implicitly. I'll go into the store. So, okay. So
there's not gonna be the store is not filled with evil. Like it's not.
I'm like, oh, everybody's going to the store. I want to go in the store.
bunch of cheap knockoff clocks and stuff, I imagine.
cheap.
I'm going to straight up put a plot line out there, and then we're going to go. Ready?
Okay.
So do whatever you want. This is what I would do if I was playing Corny. Okay. Rob's stressing out, right? You stressing? Corny perhaps likes the style of these guys, right? He's impressed by them. Imagine if Corny says, I'm going to like back you like my main group right now. Everyone's going to compete, but I'm going to back you as the main group and gives you like extra support.
Yeah, I think that
And-
basically
'cause you might win some of them over. So you don't like not liking the competition of things, and you kind of just want to back them and blah blah. You might win some people over.
Yeah, I'm thinking too that basically Cordy wants to gauge to see how open they are to be, like
Switch sides.
Yeah, and to me, he's not going to pitch it as switching sides. He's going to pitch it as I want the best team to win, and I don't know if
And that's true. You do. So it's not.
and
It's
I
not
don't
like a
know if
lie.
this competition is the right way to go about doing that. You guys kind of stepped outside of that and showed me something, and I think that you might be the best team to win.
I love this. I think it's fantastic. Oh, look at you! He's Dan's
thinking-
grabbing his chin. He thinks. I think you won him over a little bit.
Like that's the pitch. And that's why I said before we did, I was like, no, I want to lock in my brain. This is the pitch, so I don't get influenced and like try and like that's it. That's what he's gonna try and say, and just be like,
I'm in love where this is going. I love it because next week we are going to get a Bellamon and Arky showdown and a Corny showdown with the plot. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. And Dan is smiling and Dan's rubbed his chin. He's thinking about the offer of the future that may come in. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you for joining us here. Thank you to your donations. Your donations are literally saving the lives of our illustrious crew here. Thank you, Melissa, coming on. Melissa, are you up for hanging out with us and joining the cast for the season?
Absolutely.
Hey.
So Melissa's going to join up and stay a part of the team, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I think she added a perfect dimension which you guys don't have yet. So it's fun to have it back. So
It'll be cool to see how Linda plays out.
she's a happy-go-lucky. We need some happiness to weigh against Dan's emo-ness and Arky's stress, and well, you're kind of go-lucky. You're just relaxed.
I'm more relaxed.
She's more excited. You're more relaxed.
Yeah.
Easy-go-lucky. We need to have a conversation between the two of you. So, guys, thank you so much thank you to our sponsors, thank you to our fans, thank you to our staff, guys. We appreciate you for hanging out with us today. And yeah, that'll do it for us on Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, and we will see you next time. Later, guys. Thank you so much.